And what is up? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Go Vols. What's going on, y'all? I know some Georgia Dog fans are in here. A lot of CeeLo Braves fans are Dog fans. So welcome in, everybody. Appreciate y'all being here. Thanks for so much. Early morning, 11 o'clock start here for in Central Time for us. So make sure you're hitting that like button for us. But the Georgia Bulldogs are a red hot team, and the Vols are going into another rough territory. We saw them on Tuesday night and they went down to Mississippi State Bulldogs. It was a great game, but just too much. The first half of the Tennessee Vol game was just not enough to come back on, but they made it a close one at the end. But let's see if the Vols can learn something here from going into a territory of the unknown. But the Georgia Bulldogs won 10 straight. They're 2-0 in the SEC. They're 12-3. Tennessee coming in now 1-1 in the SEC and 11-4 record. So we'll see what happens. Make sure you're hitting that like button. And yes, Bright Wolf, you do have a redeem. It's exclamation point redeem dogs. DAWGS is your redeem for the DAWGS. There it is, right there. Oh, I gotta put that down a little bit more. So Triton's little thing here. I'll get the alert back up here. So make sure you guys are hitting the like button. It's going to be Tennessee versus Georgia. We'll be bringing you the live audio of the game as we always do. And we'll see if we can get some friends in here to watch the game with us tonight. Depends on the bots and see how they do, but make sure you subscribe if you're new. And if you like Tennessee basketball, this will be the channel for you because we'll be following them all the way into the NCAA tournament. So make sure you're hitting that like button for us. And let's go. Let's get to the main screen so people know what we're doing here to have some basketball fun. So let's take a look real quick at the Dalton Connect is the leading point scorer for the Tennessee Vols. He took over during that Mississippi State game, and he showed them what it was all about coming down the stretch in that, and brought us actually back to tie the game, which was pretty interesting in that game. He just came alive in that second half. The first half, he did not have anything. Uh, Jordan James is our big rebounder, even though A Dude, I would say A Dude is it, but Josiah Jordan James, thank you so much, William Morrison. Thank you so much for that like. Appreciate that. But we're ready for this game. Should be fun. We're bringing the live audio to you, as we always do. And the redeems are working for you guys too as well tonight. So I hope you guys have a good time. And let's see if I can bring my alert box up here so it doesn't block. I think we're good on this one. Alert box all the way up here. All right, there we go. And then Ziegler, he is the leading in assists with 5.1 assists per game. For the Georgia Bulldogs, let me see if I can get the names right here. Uh, Thompson, the guard, he's 12.7 points, 12.7 points per game. And then Checkawe, is that how you say his name? Checkawe? And then Triton hit Boy Hunter hit me with the Amigos already. Are you turning into Triton or something? But make sure you're hitting that like button for us as you're coming in. But welcome in, everybody. Let me see your predictions in the score. Let me see who you got tonight. Predictions in the score tonight. This afternoon, not tonight. It's actually daytime. Tennessee or Georgia. Let's see what you got predictions wise. What's up, Kenneth Clark? That boy Hunter's here. The Morrison here. What's up, Jonathan Bowen? Good to see you, bud. Let's see who else here. We got who else we got? Andrew was here. What's going on? Kenneth Clark, always here. Thank you, Kenneth Clark. Appreciate everybody. Matthew was here a little bit earlier. I don't know if he's still here or not. Dropping the like for us. Everybody, thank you so much, guys, for hanging out. As should be a fun game. Tennessee gets into that spot where, uh, you know, they fall behind with the threes. If Georgia's hitting the three, Tennessee's going to have to match it. We'll see if they can hit it. If they can hit it, this might be over early, but should be interesting here. But tip off here is in about 2 minutes. I'm going to keep on hitting refresh as we always kind of miss the tip off because ESPN Plus never goes live until the tip off. So, last 5 games, Tennessee's played Mississippi State, Ole Miss, anybody, and Georgia's played Arkansas and Missouri. So they're 2-0. What's up, Zach the Potato? What's going on? What one college basketball team doing better than you thought? Yeah, I think so. I think Georgia's kind of surprised some people. Now let's see, what's the over under? The over under is 145 and the spread is 7.5. I'm gonna go over under. I'm gonna go over. No, I'm gonna go under this time. I'm going under this time, and I'm gonna go under 7.5. So that's my pick. Under and under. That's what I'm taking. As you guys are coming in 2 minutes before tip off here, I'm just waiting on it to bring me the live feed here, and we'll get it to you live, audio coming to you. We're doing the reactions and having some fun, talking some college basketball. Halftime, we'll go over the stats and highlights and stuff, talk about some other stuff, some scores around the nation. But there it is. Anybody got any parlays on here tonight? Any parlays? Anybody got Georgia? Anybody got Tennessee? Let's see. Nebraska's doing better than yeah. They took down Purdue. That was a pretty crazy game right there. Took down Purdue. Just waiting on this to 1 more minute. It should be working here. We bring in the live coverage. You miss Atlanta? Yeah, we'll be doing some Atlanta Braves baseball as well. Coming up here pretty soon, spring training. But hit the like button for us. Trying to get to 20 likes. I'm not sure what we're at right now. But this computer doesn't update like it used to. I probably need to reset it and do some updates to it. But let me see your predictions. I haven't seen anybody predict what the game is. I'm going Tennessee. I think they bounce back in a big way. There's your redeem for your Bulldogs. We do have some redeems tonight. Go Vols, go. Go Vols for you Tennessee fans. We have mini games in the chat. Exclamation points to find out how many points you have. Exclamation point. Gamble those points. And we'll be bringing you here the live audio as soon as ESPN decides to come in here. Come on, it's 11 o'clock. Ridiculous. All right, back out. Live now. Tennessee, Georgia. Live. Sweetie. And here we go. Get ready for the audio to come in here in just a second, guys, as it's about to come in. And it hasn't started yet. Unbelievable. Has not started yet. Come on. ESPN. Need more than Connect and Ziegler to score, though. Exactly. Tuesday's game, Connect and Ziegler were the only ones that did anything. Jordan James had 0 points in the first half. Vescovy kind of turned it on a little bit in the second half, but it was all. But hey, dude, Waka. Yeah, here we go. We're back at it now. Here we go. And we turn the volume on. Here we go, right here.
EC play. Glad that you are with us. This could be an entertaining one today with the former Vols captain. That's Dane Bradshaw, Kevin Fitzgerald with you. So, Georgia, 12-3. It's won 10 straight. They haven't won that many games in a row in 75 years, so it's been a while. They have a chance to make a statement early in conference play today.
Massive opportunity for the Georgia Bulldogs. Yes, the winning streak is impressive, but the numbers suggest they need more quality opponents. They need more quality wins. Ask and you shall receive. The number 5 Tennessee Volunteers with the opportunity for the Georgia Bulldogs.
Longest win streak since that 47-48 season. Remember that one? It's a great good team. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, Zakai Ziegler's been on a rampage lately, hasn't he?
Yeah, the rush from the ACL injury last year is officially behind him. You knew him as one of the top defenders, 94 feet in the country, but his offense has been in fuego lately, especially from deep. The most exciting player on the court for either team wears number 5 in orange.
He has thrived, Dan. You just saw the numbers. He's averaged 18.5 over his last 5. Went for a career-high 26 in the loss Wednesday to Mississippi State. So Tennessee, going to work the team walking in here, looking to bounce back with a victory as well. Of course, the crowd's ready to go. Anticlimactic start. Let's jump this one up again. It's Russell Chiwa and Jonas Adu with a jump circle. Georgia's got it to start. They're in the home whites. Tennessee
turns it over on the first.
An awkward catch there for Vescovy, catching it right there. Doesn't want to get a backcourt violation. And Georgia forces a unique turnover.
Here we go. Georgia going right to left.
It's been a revamped Georgia roster. This is their starting 5. Jabri Abdur-Rahim and Noah Thomason. They average both more than 12 points per game. They're the top 2 scorers and have been the most effective this year for the Bulldogs. And here is Thomason. The triple is short.
Shot by Georgia Brick.
And so
Back
Georgia's
out.
got a new
got
20.
the rebound.
Thomason, guy that's very comfortable off the bounce. They'll set him ball screens, get him the rock. He can make contested jumpers.
It's a Georgia unit that has been very connected on this end of the floor. You could say their first couple wins.
Georgia looking here.
Play.
Almost turned it over.
Double
team throws it up.
Well, he was on target. Sunahara got his hands on it.
Georgia ball.
Stays here.
You got to love that if you're Mike White. Maybe not the shot attempt, but the fact that you're going to get your 3rd opportunity against the nation's 2nd best defense in the Tennessee Vols. Rare for Tennessee to give you that many opportunities.
Very rugged defense every year now under Rick Barnes. Georgia's not just won 10 straight, they've also been unblemished in this building. There's Abdur-Rahim. He has turned into a noted shooter.
A big 3 for the Bulldogs.
He will make you pay. Catch and stick guy playing some of the most confident basketball of his career.
Make sure you're that like button.
It's a frenzied atmosphere for this Tennessee starting 5. This is an atmosphere and a
connect to
environment
Zig.
they are by no means
Zig to Jordan James.
with.
Tries for the 3. Doesn't block.
Has
Back to
been
Ziegler.
Barnes is starting 5 just about all year. Zakai Ziegler
to
starting the last 10
Vescovy.
now.
Great defense by the Dogs.
From the ACL injury this season. Stays here with 6 on the timer.
You see the good closeouts by Georgia. You see the help defense. They don't have a lot of rim protection. Their ball side help is their rim protection to keep you out of the paint.
Yeah, Chiwa number 54, pardon. It's a 7-footer.
Inbound really Tennessee above the basket.
In the corner, here's
Zig.
Connect.
That's
Tennessee's most prolific scorer.
We talked about with Mike White yesterday for Georgia. Tennessee is so good at getting those corner 3s for Connect. They've got to keep an eye on Tennessee shooters and switch where they can.
Connect is averaging 16 a game, so he's just about top 10 in the league in his first season in Knoxville. Vescovy hounding Thomason. Thomason, though, gets into the paint. Tipped around. Tennessee's got it.
Rebound, Tennessee.
Lead
Here we go.
to Ziegler.
Zig. Back out to James. Back to Ziegler. Going for the 3.
You got to respect that
Vescovy.
triple.
Vescovy 3.
Vescovy, not that time.
Tied at 3, 17 to go.
Him to shoot, though. He's been a little bit too hesitant with some of the new additions for Tennessee. Defers too often at times.
Abdur-Rahim, he gets bumped. It's a foul on Tennessee.
Abdur-Rahim makes the 3, and Dalton Connect able to answer again. The baseline out of bounds. Tennessee just so good with some of that screening action. And here's for Georgia. They run a lot of offense through 54. Chiwa, I mean, whether he's a screener, whether he's a passer, it's a 4-out, 1 in.
17-45.
Is not a pick and pop guy. They're not going to spread out 5 shooters, but man, is he effective.
Georgia inbound.
All over the court in the half court for Georgia.
Mashack already on the court.
First year in Athens. Has it now.
Makes 3 for Georgia.
Nope.
In and out. Thomason with the shot.
Rebound.
A-dude.
Second rebound.
You see Mashack battling down there, undersized, but did just enough to create the rebound opportunity for Adu.
Well, you see the number 5 number next to Tennessee.
Shoot 2. Jordan James misses.
Misfires. It's got an excellent resume.
Here comes Georgia.
3 of its 4 losses to 3 top 10 ranked teams, and then the latest Wednesday against Mississippi State.
Another 3 shot for Georgia, misses. Tennessee rebound, Jordan James.
And a whistle. However, it's Tennessee back the other way.
Connect with the ball. Back with Mashack. Mashack back to Zig. Zig back to Jordan James. Jordan James to Mashack. Mashack to Connect. Connect. Looking.
They've showed out today inside
this building. Already had the 3. Picked by A-dude.
Ready to
back over to Zig. Tight defense for Georgia. 7 seconds up on the shot clock.
Ziegler goes behind the back.
Ziegler to the basket. Back out. Jordan James 3. On Mashack 3.
Turning into a more reliable shooter.
Mashack.
This is not a guy you necessarily have on the scouting report as a no-leave guy. But if he can make teams pay for sinking on penetration, especially against this strong Georgia help side defense.
6-3 balls. Georgia's with the ball to the basket, to the big man, and gets fouled.
Down to the block.
Like I said, they run a lot of stuff through him. And good job by 54. And here's Ziegler, the leading assist man in the SEC, drawing 3 defenders. And then Demery with a late closeout on Mashack.
Good shot from Mashack in the corner over there.
Well done by Ziegler. I mean, when you have to worry about the three-point shot.
If you
go under a ball screen, he's going to shoot it. If you go over, he's going to get to the
foul.
paint. And always has his head up to make plays for others.
We talked about his scoring, but yeah, you're right. #1 in the league in assists, more than 5 a game.
They moved the Bills game to Monday?
Mike White, that's the 46-year-old from Dunedin, Florida. Chiwa, one of the
day of the
transfers he recruited out of the portal. You know, got some guys from winning programs.
Hey, dude.
And he likes how this team has collectively played thus
Ziegler.
Well, it takes one to know one because he is a winner. And what Mike White has done with this Georgia team, when I watch them play, I'm
to the
not sure
basket.
they're necessarily better.
And a tip in by Adu. No. Ball's on the ground, turnover. Here comes
their own. I mean, Tennessee
the Dogs.
I think one-on-one you would take the Tennessee team, but you see how Georgia is able to compete.
Dogs to the basket, looking.
Silas
throws it up,
Demery
travel.
Gets fouled, so he's going to the
that's
free
a
throw
foul?
line.
Looks like a travel to me.
Here's a guy, Demery, who is unafraid. If I didn't tell you he was a freshman, you'd be guessing he was a junior, senior. Great size, a good rebounder, 6'5", 190. And
he's gonna
ever since he stepped on the
shoot
court,
two here.
Ready to take on any opponent anywhere, and that's
sure you
the
hit
type
that subscribe
of
button,
you have to have in this league.
Yeah, physically ready for this league. And today, though, certainly maybe his toughest assignment. It's a very good defensive team.
6'5".
Here's some of the notable freshmen, and they've made an impact. Demery, Blue Kane is going to get 15, 20 minutes off the bench. They have been very impactful in this Georgia rotation. And again, it's a Georgia team, Dane, that looked pretty impressive in their wins against Arkansas on Wednesday, and then the league opener at Missouri. Scored 75 in both of those wins.
Yeah, the confidence and turning point for this season to allow them to go on that win streak and believe they can win close games was the resiliency against Florida State early in this season.
Here we
Ziegler
go.
lets it fly.
Ziegler trying to hit a three, misses Tennessee rebound. Zig back to Connect three.
It down. Connect buries another. That's his second triple in the early minutes.
Yeah, long shots, long rebounds, advantage Tennessee, and the quick rotation. Connect always shot ready.
You know, he can
Connect
go
with
off.
6.
Went for 28 on Wednesday. Another 20-point game
In and out. Hey, dude.
The graduate
Here
transfer.
comes Ziegler.
Tennessee on the move after the Demery miss.
I thought it was a travel.
Ziegler to Adu, the screen and roll.
A great scouting report by Tennessee. Georgia likes to hard
11-6.
with the big man Chiwa, but he struggles to get back in time to the rim. Good find by Ziegler to Adu.
Justin Hill off the bench gets rejected by Adu.
A turnover. Georgia Connect to the basket. And a foul. 3-point play coming up.
And count the basket. Connect is headed to the free throw line for one more. When we
on the
return.
thumbnail.
How about Dalton Connect? One of the best scores in recent memory for Tennessee. You see him from 3 and a superb athlete finishing through traffic and 1 for 3 in orange.
All right, so Tennessee first timeout here. TV timeout, as they always do around this time. But hope everybody's had a good time today so far. Tennessee up 13-6. Connect is got 8 points. Let me get the other stat here on the screen for you guys so you can see that here. 1 second. Where would it be? Would it be this one? Yeah, that's it. Let's see here. Oh, wrong one. 1 second, guys. I get this stat one here for you. I did the wrong one. 1 second. I'll get it going here for you guys. There we go. The stats here for you guys. All right, so TV timeout. My name is CeeLo. On the Go at CeeLo is a channel. We do Tennessee Volunteers basketball. Been doing it since the Maui Classic, and we're going to take you all the way to the Final Four. Hopefully we reach that. If not, we will go to the Final Four and the NCAA tournament. So thank you for hanging out here today. Make sure you're hitting that like button for us. We're trying to get to 20 likes. Last time I checked, we were only at 10. So give us a like if you like the stream and you like what you're watching here tonight or listening. listening, watching, it's all the same. But we're at 12 likes. Let's get to see if we can get to 20. If you haven't the like button for us, make sure you do. We're also streaming on Facebook. We're also streaming on Twitch, and we're also streaming on Twitter. So, or X, whatever you want to call it. So if you're there, make sure to give us a follow. Hello. If you're there, give us a heart, give us a retweet on Twitch or Twitter, and on Twitch, give us a follow. So we'd love for you to hang out with us for the rest of the year. We're doing all 4 platforms streaming this year, and we'll see how that does for us. We'll advise after that. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on the go at CeeLo. Lots of other stuff coming. We did hockey last night. NHL hockey, Nashville Predators hockey won 6-3 over the Dallas Stars. Monday, a possible stream as well on Monday. Vegas Knights and the Nashville Predators. So here, back to the live audio. Here we go.
Jekyll and Hyde, even in the same game from deep, but right now they are seeing a big rim in Athens, Georgia. But if you're Georgia,
I want to see Vesby get going too.
Tennessee to rely on that three-point shot, but when they're
Connect's taking over already.
And say good job. But you see the way they rotate the ball and the baseline out of bounds plays. Tennessee is 16th best in the country. 62% of their makes come off of assists. So it's an equal opportunity
Connect on the thumbnail.
If you can be shot ready, you're going to get your chance to impact the scoring column for Tennessee.
Yeah, Connect has thrived in this offense, playing with the aforementioned Ziegler.
Here we go.
Now this core of veterans, including Vescovy, James, Meshack, Adu. I mean, they've been here for years.
Gets it in.
He was priority number 1 in the
play for Connect, 14-6.
Florida Atlantic in the NCAA
15 minutes to go.
They had to get more scoring, guys that could go get a bucket
Georgia.
Instead of just relying on those assisted makes I alluded to earlier. And Connect is that guy.
All right, so he's got 9 of Tennessee's first 14. And they are off to a flourishing
start. Trying to switch, gets his own rebound, scores.
Fresh off the bench.
But that's Connect's weakness too. He lets his guy in the paint and then box him out.
Tennessee
There's
up
no way
still.
Georgia should get a second opportunity.
Hey, dude, back to Vescovy. We need Vescovy going here. Vescovy to Connect again. Dishes that back to Meshack. Meshack wasn't ready for it.
Meshack, and then Meshack just got whistled for his second
And that's a foul. That's 2 fouls on Meshack already.
That's 2 on the Tennessee junior.
Well, here's Georgia, who's been able to get some second chances early in this game. But there's Connect. He just stands and watches. I mean, you just can't do that if you're Tennessee. That's not Rick Barnes basketball. Melendez
inbound
you're
here.
Not gonna box me out. That's fine.
For Georgia.
These easy twos.
And as Georgia wins against Mizzou and Arkansas, they took early leads, and they really never relinquished them. So they find themselves down 6 in the early minutes of this one.
But they have given up those
a little
leads.
behind.
The impressive thing is they don't get rattled. Or they don't let the crowd get to them.
Turnaround jumper for Georgia, 14-10.
Justin Hill is the senior from Houston off the bench, his second year in Athens. Been very effective in the corner. Here's a triple from Jordan Gainey. Couldn't connect.
Gainey, again, get him away from the three-point line. He sucks.
He's playing the best basketball of his life for Mike White.
Gainey all over. Does he get a foul already? Yes.
They call him
so
the
Gainey,
starter,
within 30 seconds of being on the court, he's missed a 3 and he calls the foul.
Coming off the bench, who can change
I am not a fan.
For your team. To give you a feel for how good of a start he's had in SEC play, averaging 8 non-conference. As competition has increased in league play, he's got that up to 17 in his first 2 SEC games. So he's playing with a ton of confidence.
That's big. His second go-around, if you will, through the SEC gauntlet. Mike White commented that he's been here, done that before. That helps. The experience is always valuable.
Well, and getting that confidence. One thing Mike told us yesterday was, I think it took a while for him to realize like he belonged. I mean, this was a guy that was recruited by Longwood, no Power 5 type teams. And so when he got the opportunity, deferred a little bit. But now he's like, hey, you know what? I do belong, and I can survive in this league and also thrive.
Well, he's given Georgia 10 off the bench. A Georgia team that's got a couple of nice non-conference wins, one in particular against Wake.
Out of bounds for Tennessee. Sorry, guys, I'm in the middle of something real quick.
If they pull it out today. Good defensive effort there. There's another turnover for Tennessee.
Well, and here's why that's so important. This is a small lineup for Georgia.
Can't be turning the ball over.
You want to pound that rock inside because backup big man
Georgia inbound here.
220.
Turnover by Tennessee.
Speedy on the
Georgia
perimeter.
Trying to get it in. Gets it in quick to high the screen. Here comes
Georgia. You got to make up for that with those active hands as they did just there.
Tennessee with a little pressure in the backcourt there. So it's been a while since Georgia was ahead of Tennessee in the standings at this point. Here's Deloach, goes right up. Adu might have got a piece of it. Impacts the release.
Rebound,
14-11. Timing as a shot blocker is elite.
Zig getting double teamed. Back out, throws it away. Turnover. Ziegler was getting double teamed. He throws it away, and it's a turnover. Georgia ball.
Small guy, double and blitz that ball screen and see if he can handle the trap. That time, Georgia is able to get what they want out of it. But if you can reverse it quicker, you got Adu down low on Blue Cane. So Tennessee just got to get out of that trap faster.
What's up, Dallas? Back
Justin
at it.
Hill, couple of crossovers, puts it up, rebound down to Adu.
Hill on the thumbnail, he misses a shot. Here we go. Tennessee back to Vescovy. Vescovy back to Adu. Jordan James
in the paint. Instead, here's James.
2-3 for Vescovy. Boom!
Hits a three.
Vescovy.
Shot I think he was turning down in the past few games. And you can tell it's a point of emphasis. Hey, we know you got a good ball fake, but the rest of the team is expecting you to shoot that. Vescovy does.
5th year in Knoxville for the Uruguayan. 2-time all-conference selection. Melendez offline on that floater.
Here comes Zig.
Adu was shadowing him the whole way.
Some tough twos
back to Gainey, dishes out to James. Back to Zig. Zig to the basket.
Hill cut off the passing lane,
and a
but
foul.
Ziegler takes advantage at the rim.
3-point play coming up for Ziegler.
That when you take bad shots on offense,
19-11.
And so consecutive plays for Georgia where they're just trying to get up off the ground before they create the 5-on-4 opportunity, and Ziegler's not going to slow down for anybody. The reason Georgia's scrambling there is because of the missed shot on the other end.
So the foul on Deloach, allows for the 3-point play opportunity for Ziegler.
12-14 to go. 19-11 Tennessee.
Started 6 of 12 from the floor. Everybody is aware.
And that's a 3-point play. 20-11. Lead is 9.
This season, though, you were talking about it a few moments ago. They are much more efficient on the offensive end, scoring close to 80 a game.
They are, and one reason is because Zakai Ziegler gets a lot of minutes. I mean, he's been logging as many as 37 recently, so this is an important stretch right here. Freddie DeLeon, that hasn't played much for Tennessee, got a few minutes last game, has earned his spot back into the rotation. See if he can't get some minutes with Zakai Ziegler on the bench.
Well, Demery sheds it momentarily. DeLeon underneath, Georgia trying to find the mismatch. Instead, Demery takes it in. The layup, count it!
Oh, 3-point play coming for Georgia here.
Smart play by Demery. He drove the closeout. How about the freshman with a veteran IQ? Demery said, you're going to close out with a big man on me? Forget about it. I'm attacking that. And one for the Bulldogs.
Demery goes to the basket, gets fouled. 3-point play coming up here for the Dogs. 18-13 is your score. If everybody's enjoying the game, make sure you hit that like button, trying to get to 20 likes. 20 likes is the goal to get us there. So 14 likes. We're trying to get 6 more to 20. Make sure you're voting in the poll. Looks like a lot of Tennessee fans here tonight. 75% says Tennessee's going to win to 20. But thanks for hanging out with us, y'all, on a Saturday morning, early Saturday morning, first game of the day. Coming up this Monday will be some Predator hockey, possibly. And then Tuesday, Tennessee Volunteer basketball against Florida. So that'll be our next goal. Monday, we'll also have an early vlog in the morning. And then for the members, and we also have, speaking of members, we have emojis today. If you want to become a member, we have emojis. And 99 cents costs to get you a membership. It's good for the month, and it rejoins every month. If you don't want to, you can always cancel. But here is your emojis for the day. We have a bunch of them. We also have a Predator emoji in there as well because we do Predator stuff. But lots of college basketball. I try to do as much basketball as possible. Tennessee Volunteer way. So if you like what you see, make sure you subscribe. We're trying to get to 8250 on the subscribes today. We would love for you to help us out. But just waiting on, we commute every commercial due to copyright. So we would love for you to help us out. Subscribe to the channel. We have a good time here on the channel. We got a new partner on our channel, Triton. There's his new card, Majestic Triton Travel. And we also got Jennifer in there as well, Travel Depot, who's always been our partner for a long time. So we're just trying to help out some more folks. But make sure you're checking out both of those if you want to trip somewhere. Both of them will help you out booking a trip. Just waiting on the commercial to come back. But thanks, guys. Tennessee hitting those 3 points already, which is good. Connect taking over. He had 9. 3 for Vescovy, 3 for Zig, and 2 for A-Dude. Tennessee shooting 53% from the field, considering what on Tuesday they were like below 30%. So that looks good. And also 66% from the 3-point line. That's another thing that's been helping. So Tennessee definitely looking better than they did on Tuesday against a somewhat decent Mississippi State team. We just couldn't stop the big man, Tulu Smith. He was big.
Great AD.
This is Mike White, the Georgia head coach.
Mike White showing the amiable Mike White showing great confidence in the leadership of athletic director Danny White at Tennessee. Danny White is also the brother of Mike White.
Besides that, welcome to the gun show, Mike White. Every day was arm day in Oxford, Mississippi.
Yeah, listen, he didn't skip his curls. Did not skip the curls. So
yeah, it's crazy.
Danny White has now been the athletic director at Tennessee for the last 3 years. He played a couple of years college basketball at Towson, later at Notre Dame. Yeah, Mike was a star at Ole Miss for 4 years.
Jordan James.
Some of their greatest heights in program history.
Connect.
And the White siblings, the apple does not fall far from the tree because Dad Kevin was a long-time athletic director. It's not just Danny. Mike has several other siblings that are either athletic directors or
back
working in athletic departments in college.
Awaka back to Vescovy, looks for the straight for a 3, goes back to Vescovy. Ziegler looking, shot clock at 4, and a foul.
If I'm Mike, though, I mean, okay, I'm the head coach of the group, though. How about, you know? So there it is. There's the family. Mike has one other sibling, but he's got 3, Danny, Brian, and Mariah, that are working actively right now in college athletics.
Mike's enjoying it right now on a 10-game win streak, but when things don't go well in coaching, all of them are looking at you like, we tried to tell you, bro.
Another point for Ziegler, 21-14.
Profession, but what a job he has done here at Georgia, at Florida, Louisiana Tech. And then certainly what Danny White has done to just revamp
22-14.
Tennessee athletic department. Hey, they finished a record top
Georgia inbound here. Tennessee tight press defense.
So it is an everything score.
That defense made Mississippi State
Kane in the corner
and a brick 3, and that's going to be out of bounds on Tennessee.
There might be some heat from time to time on ADs. There's still no win-loss record.
That's right.
Oh, no, it was a foul on Georgia. Tennessee ball.
Going to stay here with
so JJ Sports, what's going on, man? How you doing? Inbound here, Jordan James coming up, back to Zig. And Vescovy looking back out to James. Nope, looking to Ziegler. Almost threw it away. Back to Connect to the top of the screen. Connect, back out Zig. Jordan James, 3 brick. Rebound, Awaka.
Critical wins this season already at Wisconsin and against Illinois. Tobe
and
Awaka just muscles up for a deuce.
He's the best offensive rebounder no one's talking about. He's got more offensive boards on the season than he does defensive.
Georgia ball here.
He played enough minutes to rank 3rd in the country.
Looking to get some points. Down by 10, 3, drills it.
Drills a triple. Every shooter's favorite, the straight-on 3.
24-17.
Had to be closing out on the perimeter, resulting in an and 1 for Georgia, and that time a made 3.
Ziegler 3.
Here's Dillion.
Oh, that was Dillion.
Blue Kane.
They look alike.
Whistle for the push there. So Vescovy went flying. The veteran gets the call there. So it's the first on Blue Kane, the freshman from Knoxville.
Good to see Dillion in there instead of Gainey.
Deloach sits down.
I think Deloach did a really nice job. He fronted the
inbound.
Post. They never let anything
Vescovy
go easy in the paint there.
How about a Waka? Yeah, strength.
Waka.
So how is that open? Why is that open? It's because Dalton Connect was coming for another corner three. They run this triangle action, sometimes opposite corner, ball side corner. You're so worried about that three-point shooter, big man slips. That's 5 points on baseline out of bounds.
Been quick to the basket for Georgia. Big man misses.
Almost wound up in the front row after the Chiwa miss. Dillion, the freshman, lost Waka. 6
Here he
points.
goes.
3
Dillion,
Waka. For the freshman
good
from New York.
He is active, an absolute brick wall.
Watching on Twitch, what's going on? Welcome in.
Play smarter as well.
It's a foul line. I said freshman. I'm so used to saying he's a freshman, a sophomore with the impact.
So worried about Connect. Two guys go on Connect. They don't switch and get in front of Awaka and Vescovi. When you got one of your best passers taking the ball out, good things will happen.
Who's the guy at the end that was super tall?
Everywhere right now. Nobody happier with a walk on that play than Dillion, who's come in as the backup point guard for Ziegler, needed to play error-free ball.
George is going to shoot.
That one was close.
Two here.
Awaka had his back.
So after the Dillion foul, the freshman Silas Demery at the line.
28-18, lead is 10.
Here's, I hate to keep going back to it, but with Ziegler, you just don't want him playing 35-plus minutes every single game. This is a long season, so for Tennessee not only to hold that lead, but extend upon it with Ziegler on the bench,
Balls are scoring, that's right.
Real plus for Rick Barnes and this team.
28-19, lead is 9.
SEC doubleheader, remember, later today over on ESPN. It is the 6th-ranked Kentucky Wildcats visiting Texas A&M in Aggieland at 2. Then Arkansas, Florida at 4. That's later today on ESPN.
That's going to be 3.
Is a problem.
Oh, in and out.
For a lot of teams in this league.
Well,
this is the 3.
Outside of Kentucky, all 3 of those other teams.
Tennessee's been doing pretty well, sitting 50% from the field on the 3-point shot.
I mean, nobody's feeling sorry
Georgia,
for you in league play.
Big shot, 2, back out for 3. Drills it. 28-22 for Georgia. Tennessee lead.
Feel good.
Everybody's
Big
saying,
3
why do you
for
keep
Georgia.
shooting threes? He's like, that's why. Just believe me, I got this.
He's got 6. And here it is.
18% on the year. Melinda's always going to take the bait, but James got out on a decent closeout. I think there's opportunities as teams play off Melendez. Look, I was a non-shooter, so I know how you can make
Melendez with the big 3 for Georgia.
It's a great opportunity to dribble a handoff to one of your better players, create a 2-on-1.
Well, man, assist to turnover. That's the most important. Connect. He's now into double figures with 11.
I mean, how much more can Connect do, especially on those baseline out-of-bounds plays? We've seen him as a shooter, as a
Georgia
screener,
ball.
and that time he posts up the smaller defender, making Georgia pay for
monitoring back into the basket.
Connect can go off. He's had 4 20-point games this year.
Pushing himself, little hook, doesn't make. Rebound, Tennessee. Here comes big throw, Connect.
He's looking for Connect. Yeah, a little too far. Out of play.
We talked to Mike
Ziegler trying to catch Connect running.
About the concern for these baseline out of bounds. Look, he's going to get the switch. That's what he wants down
Curtis.
low. And Tennessee, when you take one thing away,
trying
they're
to,
going
Curtis.
counter with another.
Good to see,
we've
man.
seen 3 different counters right there on that baseline, resulting really in the difference in this game.
Georgia's got Tennessee off balance here. Hill.
Vescovi gave him a little push.
Off, though, by
Georgia ball here. 30-22, down 8.
As good as they've been on those baselines.
8:26 to go in the first half.
Just play zone. Like zone up sometimes against that because you got
double team.
Men, obviously defenders.
Goes to the basket, misses. Tennessee
Hill,
rebound.
Vescovi. The up and under went off in Chiwa's hands. Vescovi in a hurry with his eyes up, dribbles into the
Connect 3.
The feet,
drills it.
Dalton Connect with 14.
You know he's been practicing.
33.
Well, you know Georgia likes to sink on penetration. They're a great help defense, and Vescovi, penetration kills. Connect says that's all day.
All day. All right, commercial break. Appreciate y'all. Georgia timeout as Tennessee answers up by 11 now. Dalton Connect, 14 points, comes to play. He had a dismal first half of the Mississippi State game. He is showing the kind of player he is. He took over in the second half of the Mississippi State game. But, man, oh, man. So, yeah, so Kansas City Chiefs Bills game has been moved to Monday. Oh, that might make me decide not to do the hockey game now. I don't know. We'll see. But appreciate everybody being here. On the Go at CeeLo is the channel. Tennessee Volunteers basketball. I know there's other places you can go, but here we'll never be able to. You'll be able to catch this stream all the time. Other streamers are gonna take theirs down because it's illegal what they're doing. So if you see a bot out there, make sure you report them to YouTube. Let's not let them get away with what they do. So Pittsburgh versus Bills Monday. Oh, so no, I'm sorry. The Dolphins Chiefs game is still on for tonight. I was thinking the Dolphins Chiefs game. Pittsburgh versus the Bills. Why was I thinking Bills Chiefs? Pittsburgh Bills moves the money. Okay, that's different. Okay. Bad weather up there, so. So A-Dude with 2, Connect 14, Ziegler 3, Vescovy 3, Jordan James 0 points again. Another bad half. Damari for Georgia's got 7, and he is the leading point guy right now. Tennessee above 50% from the field from the field, and then 50% from the 3. So definitely looking like a better team than they were in the first half. So definitely going over the points they were in the first half on Tuesday. But the 5th ranked Tennessee Volunteers trying to go 2-1 on the SEC. Georgia still is 2-0. They beat South Carolina and Arkansas, I believe. Is that who I said it earlier? But Georgia on a 10-game winning streak too. So you know Tennessee wants to ruin that. So if you haven't hit the like button, we're still trying to get to 20 likes. If you haven't hit the like button for us already, we'd love for you to help us out there. We're only at 15. And A.J. Brown, yeah, he's out too as well. So commercial break. As we meet the commercials, we'll bring the audio back here in just a second.
League title, advance to the Sweet 16-1 31 game school record, Dane.
Yeah, peanut butter jelly time. Grant Williams, Admiral Schofield. A lot of people think for good reason this current Tennessee team is the most talented and capable of a Final Four run since the 2018-19 team. So let's take a look back and remind everybody of that starting 5. I think Grant Williams on this Saturday might have just spit out his mimosa saying, come on, man, these guys can't compare to us.
Here we go, Georgia ball walking down.
That might have been a more talented team because of the All-American.
We should have won the championship in 18-19.
Probably going to have his jersey in the rafters at some point for Tennessee, but
Georgia to the basket. A-Dude could not keep up with him. He misses.
This could be a team
3 for Georgia. Drills it.
For Tennessee.
Well, meanwhile,
33-25
is starting to catch fire. He has a couple of triples and 9 points. But, I mean, you're right. That team kind of ran through the competition that season. Certainly had the capability of making a deep run.
That's be the Ziegler 3. Drills it.
Well, and this is unique
the
for
threes
Georgia
are raining.
Winning the 3-point battle.
Ziegler.
Teams low and shooting it well themselves. That's been a key for their 10-game win streak. But right now, Tennessee is on fire.
6 of 11 from beyond the arc.
36-25. It's been a 3-fest for both teams.
This is a Tennessee team that can go on some of those shooting.
Georgia at 44% from the field for 3. Turnover on the ground. It's going to be a jump ball.
And then he gets whistled for the foul. Went after the ball and really fell on top of Thomason. It's a second on Vescovy.
Here's
Vescovy fouls.
Came to the game 18% from 3, but now 2 of 2. And so
I feel like it was going to be a jump ball, but
you said make him put it on the deck. And the most confident player in the SEC right now is Zakai Ziegler. Don't forget, he came off that ACL injury last year. A rusty start to this season, as you can imagine. Everybody knew he could be arguably the best 94-foot defender in the country, but now his offensive repertoire is increasing with that 3-point shot.
Does that not speak to his overall story,
1-1 here,
if you will? Just a guy of resilience?
Absolutely. He's certainly the most beloved player I can ever remember in Tennessee history.
Hey, so on
Georgia
Sunday,
in the bonus
Vols
already.
In action. There they are. They're that 5 Eastern game on ESPN tomorrow. They have started league play unbeaten, 3-0.
And in and out, Connect rebound.
Battle in the ACC, Virginia Tech and Florida State.
Here comes Ziegler.
And then Angel Reese And the defending national champs in Auburn to take on the Tigers at 3. Will be a good one tomorrow, ESPN.
Georgi James still scoreless in this half. You know he wants some points. A-Dude to the top of the point. Ziegler. Back out, connect, misses, throws it off, turnover. Georgia ball. Down by 10.
The Vols. They've turned them over 7 times, but on the flip side, you're right. Tennessee shoot close to 60% from the floor. That is a scorching number after they went through some of those droughts.
It's going to be 36, 25, 26.
Problem is, yeah, for Georgia, they're not turning Tennessee over.
ESPN gave the point the wrong spot.
Sunahara back.
It's 36-26, ESPN.
You see the respect they have for Knoxville native Blue Cane. Daney was out there denying 0 on White. This is a freshman that has a ton of upside.
Georgia.
Looking for it.
Almost turned it over there.
Late shot clock offense. He may have to hoist.
Shot clock 2 seconds. 3
for 3.
Brick. Turnover. Gainey, be careful. Get him off the court.
Knocked it free momentarily, though it stays with the Vols.
Gainey is horrible.
It feels like
he's too young.
Moment, to your point, in this game.
Play a freshman instead. He's better.
And by the way, student section bringing it today.
You watching both games, Jake?
As they have
good to see you here, my friend.
Reorganization of the seating
Connect for 3. Way air ball in that one. Richard Carr, what's going on? Thanks for that like.
Student section a little closer to the action.
Connects.
Kane on the drive, pulls up, the turn, down and out.
Turner spot around Georgia for 3.
Melendez.
Brick. Melendez, another brick.
A third chance for Georgia.
Rebound,
Instead,
Tennessee.
James takes that one away from Sunahara. It's Tennessee's most reliable rebounder. And ball's in Ziegler's hands quite a bit today. James, the takeoff. Adu follow slam after a pretty miss. Adu cleans it up.
Rarely do you see James attack the basket, but good things can happen when he does, because that caused the 5-man to come, tried to block the shot.
Now it's 38-26.
Open for the putback.
This is Tennessee's largest lead of the afternoon. They're up 12.
Up by 12.
Ziegler,
Big pressure.
Pounding Hill. Sunahara, a little indecisive to the big man. This is Chiwa up with the left. And
another block.
With some sturdy defense again. Connects on the move. Had it knocked away.
Connects.
He gathers off the window.
Misses the shot again.
So Georgia maybe dodges a bullet there.
38-26.
It's been a cold shooting day from the field, that is, for the Dogs on this end. Melendez.
Big slam, Melendez.
They love that cut from that side of the court.
UNC up big.
But, man, I mean, they got to get back. Can't celebrate. Jeez.
Yeah, quick. Just a quick shot. Tennessee gets back and scores 40-28.
Scored efficiently, 6 of 9 from the floor. And that answer has been there for Tennessee.
Only 28% from the field for Georgia. Turnover, Ziegler.
Just takes it away.
Layup, good. 42-28.
For the bucket. If there's any questions about him being possibly the best on-ball defender in the country, you saw it right there, because Hill is a good ball handler. That does not happen often to him.
Georgia here with the ball.
Giving him some trouble.
And a foul.
He whistled for the foul.
Oh, my God.
Zakai Ziegler, it's like back in the day.
Barnes just yelled at Gainey.
I love this guy. He's gone from underdog to alpha dog and smiling all the way in for the easy 2.
Yeah, Zig. Another thing, you know, they saw on Tuesday how Tolo Smith manhandled Hey Dude. They're trying to do it with their big man, but Hey Dude's not having it today. He's had a couple blocks down there out front, a couple steals, so looking good. Ziegler just stole that away like taking candy from a baby from their point guard. Ziegler, 8 points, 16 for Connect. Once again, the Connect Ziegler show. As we did say, William Morrison said, we cannot just have Ziegler and Connect with everything. Still, Josiah Jordan James, 0 for 3 from the field, 0 points. So make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. We'd love for you to hang out with us. We do Atlanta Braves, Tennessee Volunteers basketball. We do NHL hockey as well, Nashville Predator hockey. And we'll do some travel vlogs and stuff like that, some Disney content. And then this summer, we'll be doing Atlanta Braves baseball and NASCAR. So if you like any of that, make sure you hit that subscribe. We're trying to get to 8250, at least 5 subscribers today. or a member would be helpful as well. If you want to become a member of the channel, it's 99 cents to sign up, $1.99 for Pro, and $2.99. All this goes back to the channel and helps them out. So thank you guys so much. Matthew, I guess you don't keep up with Georgia basketball. I know you're a Dogs fan. We do have redeems for you dog fans here tonight. Let's see. We have a redeem for you dog fans. It's redeem dogs. Go from underdog to alpha dog. Ziegler, that's right. Do you do Tennessee baseball? Not really. Never really watched any of that. See if is it dog? I thought it was dogs. Maybe not. I don't watch a ton of basketball. I tried to get into the Hawks before, but they always disappoint me. There it is. The Dogs. It's a cool 360 shot right there.
ESPN2, and it's a revenge Saturday for the top 3 teams in the country. We'll get into that at the half. What are we seeing here in the first half?
I think you think about impact transfers in college basketball. Dalton Connect as impactful as maybe any transfer in the country. The void that he fills for this team at the offensive end of the floor has been outstanding.
Don't want to be a negative Nancy here, but if Tennessee stops turning the ball over, they should be up by 25. Take care of the rock. They're defending well. They could roll in this.
Can we be half full at least to start the day?
Nope, let's start in the negative. Here we go. Back to you guys.
Yeah, I'm with them. I'm with them. Stop turning the ball over. Stop trying to be fancy. Let's go to the boards. Let's score the baskets. Let's hit the threes.
He's not wrong.
Let's go back to Knoxville before the snow hits.
That's going to be Rick Barnes' halftime speech, but Sean is spot on with Dalton Connect. And what I love about Dalton Connect is he's been at his best.
And all they got is that one guy, right?
And, by the way,
for the Hawks.
On the road. Sure.
What's his name?
At Chapel Hill.
So here we go. 42-29. Justin Hill shooting 2.
On the road at Mississippi
he
State.
hits both of them. 42-30. Lead is 12.
And then here we are, 16 points in front of a packed house at Athens, Georgia. That guy is unfazed by the environment.
24 in the Kohl Center, winning against Wisconsin. I mean, what has
Trey Young,
impressed you most about? He comes over from northern Colorado. What's impressed you most just about the demeanor?
In a 3-level score offensively.
Almost turned it up. I was about to say Ziegler was hurting there with the double team, and then they go down and get it in.
So Georgia needed these buckets.
A turnover by Ziegler. He just got done talking about it.
That's 8 of them that has kept Georgia in this game.
Yeah, it's too many. Tennessee
8 turnovers for Tennessee.
Done a very good job this year of limiting the turnovers, so they're nearly at their season average. We're not done with the first.
Jordan James for his first bucket. Can't buy one. Another lead is 10 here. 3 minutes to go.
Some fine minutes in this first half.
Well, as big as these 3 minutes are for Georgia, they are for Tennessee too. I mean, you do not want the Bulldogs to go in with any momentum, have this crowd get brought back to life. Other than the turnovers.
Turnover here for Georgia. Here comes DeLeon.
A careless giveaway. DeLeon.
Why?
One at least impacted.
He gets a foul at least.
Stays here with Tennessee.
So DeLeon has come in, given them good minutes as backup point guard. Unlike some of the other players on the roster, he's a drive-first guy as opposed to a shoot-first from 3. And I think that's okay. As much as you want to spread out with shooters, Tennessee relies on that three-point line a little too often. So having a guy that likes to attack.
So a dude comes to sitting down.
Could be a good mix.
That is a
Tennessee inbound here. We got Meshack.
It's from Silas Demery, North
we got a Waka in there. And Gainey. Turnover, bad turnover. The Waka could not get to it.
But that's with Dalton Connect on the bench too.
What's going on? Miller, 30. What's going on?
Demery high off the glass, just a bit too much that time.
Missed
James
a little layup there for Georgia. Here comes Ziegler. Ziegler 3. Air ball. What the heck?
A nice contest that time, and now Georgia on the go.
Georgia misses another layup. DeLeon.
So back and forth we go. Who wants to convert?
Slow it down. Oh my gosh.
As he was starting to gather, would have had a clear throwdown, but instead, Georgia ball.
Well, that's about as sloppy as Tennessee can look. You turn it over on the baseline out of bounds. You turn it over, or you shoot an air ball. And then
this game should be a blowout.
Your big man.
We've had like 12 turnovers.
A lot of times you don't want to hit the 5-man too far away from the basket, but that's one of Waka should be able to take one dribble.
Waka has had 2 in the last 30 seconds.
Come out with a turnover.
No, it was just SEC.
So Georgia shooting just 28% from the floor.
42-32.
Again, they have a chance to get it back to single digits. What's helped them is, as we mentioned, the turnovers. They've also done a fine job of getting to the line. They're 10 of 13.
Well, this is a Georgia team during their 10-game win streak that has proven to not get rattled at
I don't know. He's out there again, gaining.
Either is able to maintain their lead, or if they get down, they stay very poised.
Georgia ball here, slowing it down. Minute 53 to go here in this first half.
He's back on the floor, number 1 in the
to the basket. Back out 3.
Kick to Melendez.
In and out.
Rebound down to Connect.
Rebound Connect.
So Connect back out there with 16 first half points.
Ziegler
in the air.
Looking gainy. Do not shoot that 3.
And he draws the foul on Demery. So that's just the 6th on Georgia. And Tennessee will inbound it underneath the hoop.
So Tennessee still not in the bonus here.
Turn that one down. Good pump fake, but he got off to such a good start.
Thank you for that subscribe. Appreciate that.
USC Upstate that can really shoot the ball, but has not gotten in a good rhythm offensively lately. 2 and Orange could be one of those big-time scorers off the bench for Tennessee. They got to get him going.
His dad's a coach.
Tennessee having to bounce back.
His dad's a coach.
The loss on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Have been a top 10
Here we go.
team
Jordan
for
James
much of the
inbound.
year.
The Waka back out to Gainey. Gainey to Jordan James for his 3. And he misses again. Janey still 0 for 5 from the field.
Just a few minutes in this first half. Thomason.
3.
Fires. Yeah.
Nails it.
Blue Kane for 3. Back to a
Kane.
7-point game.
42-35. Tennessee.
Even in their first game against Oregon,
and a timeout. Tennessee.
The Knoxville native, Blue Kane, is ready for the SEC. With a name like Blue Kane, you better deliver. Zero and White says, I grew up watching Tennessee. Now I'm hitting trays on Tennessee.
Man, oh man. All right. So appreciate y'all hanging out. All the likes today. We're trying to get to 20 likes if you haven't hit that already. Trying to get there. It's a rough go during basketball season, but with the bots. The bots doing their thing as well this morning. So if you see the bots, make sure you report them. I'd love for you to help us out on that. 2, why we play bad. Oh. How many turnovers for Tennessee here? 20. Let's say rebounds, turnovers, 10 turnovers for Tennessee to 2 for the Dogs.
Looking for its signature win of the year thus far.
Good D here, and Dalton Connect. He's there with the hand up, and that's a deep 3, so contested 3. But what makes Blue Kane dangerous is, yeah, he can shoot the 3, but he's pretty good off the bounce too, and will go at the rim aggressively, so a tough cover. Huge answer by Georgia.
Here we go. Gainey ball back over to Zig. Zig 3. And the sound went out for some reason.
Georgia has gotten Tennessee in some foul trouble in this half, and so Abdur Rahim has a pair on the other end.
Good job by Abdur Rahim going against one of the best offensive rebounders in the country, being extremely physical.
Waka.
Rick Barnes is going to be very frustrated with the way Tennessee is closed.
Foul on Waka. So shooting 1 and 1 here.
And it's not that he doesn't want them taking
for Georgia,
threes, but man, when they're doing quick ones before a paint touch, that can really negatively impact their efficiency.
Well, there you go. That's going to lead to a 7-0 run when you miss 5 in a row. Later tonight in the SEC Network,
42-36, lead is 6.
SEC hoops, we have got the 16th-ranked Auburn Tigers in
10 turnovers by Tennessee in this half.
Tonight
is making the difference.
Mike Morgan and Mark Wise on the call. So Auburn has looked impressive.
Rahim hits both of them. Lead is 4.
5,
sorry, lead is 5.
McMahon's got
43 seconds to go. Connects with the ball. Connect looking. Jordan James wide open, and he still misses. Great rebound, A-Dude. Connect ball, 27 seconds to go. Shot clock at 14.
You want to clear out here and make the big man guard Dalton Connect in space.
Connect. Back out to Ziegler. Ziegler 3. Brick.
Rebound down to Chiwa. And so Georgia's got time. 11 seconds. Hill behind the back. Gets into the paint.
Still looking here.
4 seconds.
Thompson 3.
Fires.
In and out.
Long. Tapped. Buzzer sounds.
And a buzzer.
How about Georgia ending the half on a 9-0 run? And it is within 5. Looking to take down number 5 this afternoon. Let's go to the guys in the studio. Here's Zubin.
Guys, thank you very much. Halftime report is underway over on ESPN. Syracuse taking on North Carolina. The Heel's the only team in the ACC.
All right, so appreciate y'all hanging out here during the half. My name is CeeLo. On the Go at CeeLo is the channel, and we've been following Tennessee basketball here. So if you like Tennessee basketball or like NCAA basketball in general, make sure you're hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel. We're trying to get to 8250 tonight, 8250 on the subscribe. So we're going to do the highlights here for this first half and talk about what's happened here. And let's see. Let me get the box scores up here, and let's talk about what's happened here in this first. The Vols collapsed the first half, yeah, letting Georgia go on a 9-0 run. This game was over pretty quick, but Tennessee, as always, sloppy play, turnovers, crap. So, see if they talk about Tennessee, Georgia.
Ole Miss, Chris Beard said after the game, I think the Vols look like a Final Four contender. It's been an up and down first half. What are you seeing, though?
Well, the good. Let's go on the good because he's been the half empty guy over here, you know. But I love the ball movement. And you look at this Tennessee offense, when they got stagnant down the stretch, they missed their final 7 shots, but there was a good portion of that first half where the ball movement was leading to wide open shots against this Georgia defense, whether it was quick on the perimeter or quick and then driving, forcing the defense to collapse and then kicking back out. Watch this one, expanding the defense out a couple times, pass faking, creating seams and opportunities to score. They have an 11 assists on 16 made field goals here in the first half. I think they got to get more of that, and they do have to do what you were talking about, the under 4, cut down those turnovers.
Time to be Peter positive right now for Georgia. Okay. How about the way they closed that half? When we talked on our under 4 little hit there was a double-digit game. Yeah. Georgia changed up a little bit of defenses, got a couple turnovers, made some shots. If you're Mike White right now, guys, we didn't play well. We're down 5 at home. This game is right there in striking distance. I'm interested to see how they continue to mix in some defenses, and they got to make some shots they normally make at home to win this game and pull the upset.
Yeah. 4 teams in the top 5 lost in the last week. One of them was actually Tennessee. They're looking for a measure of revenge today, but they're not.
All right, so let's take a look at this team stats here for this game so far in the first half. As he said it right on the button, can't be turning the ball over. Georgia making some adjustments. They were down double digits, and they now find themselves down by 5. All right, so the score right now, 42-37. Tennessee up by 5, the 5th-ranked team in the country. Field goal percentage, Tennessee 16 for 35. 45% from the field. They were at 50
you know what?
Before the end of the half.
Let's double back.
Let's see here. Field goal percentage for Georgia, 10 for 35. It's pretty sad that we're only down by 5. 28% from the field. 3-point shots, 6 for 17 for Tennessee, now at 35%. They were at 50% before the end of the first half. 35% as well for Georgia, 12 for 15. I'm sorry, field 35%, 5 for 14. Sorry, 5 for 14. Free throw percent, both Tennessee's at 100 and Georgia is at 80%. Rebounds, Tennessee dominating on that, 30-16.
Hey, how's it going? Good.
Let's see what else we got here.
What's the Stephen named after?
Total turnovers, 10 for Tennessee. The key right here in this game is why it's only 5 points. 2 turnovers for Georgia. Just 2. Fast break points, 9 for Tennessee, 4 for Georgia. Points in the paint, 18 for Georgia or Tennessee, 10 for Georgia. Fouls, 10 for Tennessee, 6 for Georgia. Largest lead was 14 for Tennessee, now only 5. Take a look at some box scores here. Way too many. Yes, sir, Rebel. You're correct on that. Way too many turnovers for Tennessee here, the 5th-ranked team in the country. All right, especially in a hostile territory in Georgia, the crowd's into it. It's going to be tough. Rob, see you thinking about doing the Prez game? No, not tonight. Not tonight at all. A-Dude, 2 for 3 from the field. He's got 4 points. He's got 4 offensive rebounds, though, and he's got 5 defense. He's already got 9 rebounds in the game already, so he leads the team in rebounds. Connect, he's been solid from the beginning of the game. 6 for 9 from the field, 3 for 4 from the three-point line. He's got 3 rebounds, 3 defensive rebounds. He's got 16 points. He's only got 1 personal foul, so we're good there.
Yes.
Let's see what else here. Vescovy, he is only got 3 points. Ziegler, 3 for 7 from the field, 1 for 5 from the three-point line, 1 for 1 from the free throw. He's got 3 defensive rebounds. He's got 5 assists. He leads the team in assists. And he's got 8 points. Vescovy, 1 for 3 from the field, 1 3-pointer. And that's all he's got. He's got 2 rebounds. He's got 3 assists. He's got 3 points. Jordan James, scoreless. He's missed every shot he's gotten. 0 for 6. 1 was a clear open shot. Still missed it. So he's 0 for 6 from the field. 3-point shot, 0 for 3. Jordan James having a rough Saturday for Jordan James. Josiah Jordan James. He's got 4 rebounds at least. He's doing that at least. So on the bench, Awaka's got 6. He's 3 for 3 perfect from the field. He's had some sloppy turnovers, though. He had 1 turnover that was really sloppy. He's got 2 personal fouls, though, so we'll be watching that. He fouled out last game in Mississippi State. Him and A-Dude both fouled out trying to guard Tolu Smith. He both took advantage of him. DeLeon, one of the freshmen out there, 0 for 2. He had 2 free throws, though, but 1 steal, had a good steal. Meshack, 1 for 2, had that big 3-pointer in the corner. He's got 1 offensive rebound. He's got 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, though. He's got 3 points. Let's take a look at your Georgia Dogs, the Dogs. Chua, he's 0 for 4. He's only got 1 point. He's got 3 rebounds. Mendez, he's leading in rebounds. He's got 11 points.
The New Year's celebration event is
off the bench. Mendez off the bench. RJ Menendez, he's 4 for 9 from the field, 2 for 4 from the 3-point line. He's doing his thing. Justice Hill, who had on the thumbnail, he's 1 for 5. He's having a tough game. He had a really good game last time against Arkansas, I believe it was. 0 for 1, 3-point shot, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. He's got 4 points. Second leading is Damari. He's 1 for 3 from the field, 5 for 5 from the free throw line. He's got 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. He's got 7 points. Thomason, he's 1 for 6. He's got 1 3-point shot and a free throw. He's got 4 points. So assists-wise, let's see. Assist-wise, leading is everybody's got 1 or 2, but Kane had that big 3 just a little while ago. He's got the most assists. Most rebounds for Georgia is going to be Mendez, and most points is Mendez. So he's doing his thing. So there is your team stats. And let's take a look at some scoreboards around the nation. Kentucky, Texas A&M today at 1 o'clock. Syracuse, North Carolina, the Tar Heels, the 7th-ranked Tar Heels, up 52-30 on Syracuse, having their way with them. R. Davis, the guard for UNC's got 15 points, 4 steals for North Carolina. Wisconsin is barely beating Northwestern in the halftime, 32-25. Let's go Texas. UNC up 52-30. Yeah, Jake, I was just reading that. Davis has got 15 points. Coming up at 12, St. John's at Creighton. And Oklahoma at Kansas. That should be a good game at 1 o'clock in the Big 12 as Oklahoma's last run in college basketball in the Big 12. San Diego State versus Mexico. And then Penn State and Purdue, after their loss on Tuesday, they're going to try to take their frustrations out on Penn State. Let's see what else. Boston College, Clemson, both tied, or it starts at 2 o'clock. BYU UCF starts at 3. Georgia Tech versus the Duke Blue Devils, number 11th team in the country. They are going at it at 4 o'clock. And then Houston TCU, Arizona Washington State, LSU Auburn today, Texas West Virginia, and Cincinnati and Baylor. So there's your slate of games and highlights that's happened already. Hope everybody's doing well here on the channel. Appreciate you guys being here. Check out my social media right here. On the Go at CeeLo is my Facebook page. We are streaming on Facebook right now, so go over there and go to Facebook and give it a like and a follow there on Facebook. And then CLord16 is my Twitter or X, what do you want to call it? Go over there and give that a follow as well, and a heart and a retweet. That would be awesome. On the Go at CeeLo1 is my Instagram, and On the Go at CeeLo is my TikTok. And then Twitch, we're streaming on Twitch as well, On the Go with CeeLo. So make sure you go follow all those, like them, subscribe to them, and all that. And then below the social medias right there, there is Triton's card there. He has a brand new card. I got here, Majestical Triton Travel. If you want to go somewhere, make sure you check out Triton at Majestic Triton Travel. He's just getting started, so we'll try to help him out as well. And then there's Travel Depot. Jennifer at Travel Depot. She has a Facebook page and Instagram. If you want to, she is Disney qualified, cruise qualified, anything qualified. She's a great travel agent, so make sure you check her out. It'll be going back and forth on the screen. So Jennifer at Travel Depot and Triton, Majestic Triton Travel. I'm going to get that right, Triton. But there it is. Our sponsors, our partners on the channel. So make sure you're subscribing to the channel. Make sure you're hitting that like button. And we'll bring the audio back here in just a second. Browns and Texans at 4:30 at NBC. Chiefs and Dolphins on Peacock, the frozen tundra game, where it's going to be like minus 25. So second half will be starting here shortly. 42-37. Let me see your predictions in the chat. Who do you think is going to win this game? Does Tennessee blow it open here in the second half, or does Georgia keep it close? But any more turnovers by Tennessee, and that might be keeping it close. But thanks, guys, for everything today. We'll be bringing the audio back here in just a second. You see those bots calling the game, make sure you report them to YouTube so we get them shut down, and everybody and their brother will come in here. We'll get a big crowd. It usually happens at least once a season, but it's kind of hard to go against the bots. But we appreciate you hanging here with us. I hope you enjoy it. I hope the chat's kind of fun. The chat's fun sometimes. Sometimes it's quiet, but everybody's just here to watch the game, listen to the game too. So just waiting on the second half to start. So what is the points right now? It's 79 points. And what was the over-under? The over-under was... I'll have to go to the other screen instead. Let's see what the over-under was. Hold on a second. The over-under was 146. I took the under, and the line was minus 7.5. So I took the under on both. Awesome. Ride your car, man. How's Rhino doing? Is he still feeling okay? Is he feeling better? I know he was sick for a while. But so I took the under on both. We'll see if that happens. I was right on the state game. No, I was wrong on both ends of the state game. So I took the over on both. So let's see here. There we are. All right. I have nothing else to talk about. Underrated, man, too. I'm watching Seton Hall versus Buffalo. Good game so far. Nice. Good deal. Well, appreciate you popping in here and saying hi. 42-37. Like I said, Monday, possible Predators game. We're going to be doing the Vegas Knights versus the Nashville Predators. Yeah, it should be the Kansas. No, the Green Bay Dallas game should be good too. So, but they're in. Are they in Dallas? They're in Dallas still though. But appreciate the likes, the comments. We're trying to still get to 20 likes. I don't know if we got there or not. That's our goal. 20 likes, maybe 30 if we can get there. There's our 20th like. So I guess we'll work on 30 likes. So if anybody can hit the like button if you haven't already, make sure you do. We have memberships. If you'd like to join the memberships, we always like to. The more members we get, the more emojis we get. You get to keep the emojis as much as you can, even if you lose members. But here we go. Back to it. Back to it. Second half.
Ranked Tennessee Vols had a 14-point lead at one point. Now it's a 5-point game. That's Dane Bradshaw, Kevin Fitzgerald with you. So it's a fine start for Tennessee. All of a sudden things tightened up in the latter stages of that half.
Yeah, they were shooting the ball extremely well, was Tennessee, and they got off to a big-time start. Dalton connects 16 points in that first half. He was getting it in transition, in the paint, and then he was one of those guys that was feeling it early here in Athens, Georgia. But this Georgia Bulldog team has started to develop a reputation as a team that does not flinch no matter what happens to them. Tennessee got sloppy with the ball. Georgia forced turnovers. And all of a sudden, to close out that half, it was the Georgia Bulldogs with shots like this from Blue Kane that have them with the momentum heading into halftime despite being down 5.
Dave, they ended the half on a 9-0 run. So that was a nice surge. And look at the bottom bullet.
Yeah.
Scoreless in the final 4:01. Again, that was immediately on the heels of taking a 14-point lead. They lost it.
And Tennessee started off 6 of
Georgia ball.
3. And we talked about if you're Mike White, tell your team.
Georgia
scouting report.
going
Tennessee
left
go
to right
cold.
on your TV
half,
screen.
they
Big
were
3 to start the half. Drains it. And it's down to 2.
The afternoon.
Raheem.
One of Georgia's leading scorers, maybe sparks
Big
at the
3
right
for Zig. In and out.
Can't answer for the Vols on this end.
And the threes have gone cold.
One of the shooting woes of late for this Tennessee team. Now Thomason. Yeah! Georgia takes
And Georgia has taken the lead with another big 3.
Screen that deep on the arc. Thomason will make you pay.
Matt Ziegler.
Timeout, Tennessee.
And a timeout, Barnes.
Let's update things. 15-0 run.
Well, and part of Georgia's reason for success is they've won the 3-point battle. They're starting off defending the 3 now in the second half, and they're starting off making the 3 in the second half. Thomason, the transfer, loving this home court.
All right, so Dogs take the lead, 43-42. 15-0 run for the Dogs to finish the half and then to start the half. Yikes. Georgia hitting the threes like crazy. Thomason, the transfer, hits the big 3. Jake says, go Dogs. Jake, there is a redeem for you. Is redeem. Dogs. Redeem Dogs. Looking not good for Tennessee. It had a double-digit lead, now below the lead, and Georgia has the lead for the very first time this game. There's the Dogs. So Barnes shuts this down quick, gets a timeout. I am sure he's not having fun in that thing. So 30 of us here. Make sure you're hitting that like button, sharing the stream out. Shut the bots down as we can. We'll have our day in the NCAA tournament, though. They can do their thing.
At Granger, we know the ones who get it done wear a lot of hats. That's why we're always here for you with professional-grade products and the knowledge to help answer tough product questions. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
She found it. The feeling of finding the psoriasis treatment she's been looking for. She found Sotectu, or once daily pill.
Commercial break as we commute the commercials all the time for the copyright.
Scratch the stripe of height from you, or finding your swimsuit is ready for prime time. That once daily Sotectu was proven better, getting more people clear skin TIC2, serious reactions can occur. So TIC2 can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB. Serious infections, cancer, including lymphoma, muscle problems, and changes in certain labs have occurred. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, liver or kidney problems, high triglycerides, or side effects in your plan to. So TIC2 is a TIC2 inhibitor. TIC2 is part of the JAK family.
Still waiting on the commercials. Long commercials, this one. This break is long.
There's a TIC2, so ask for it by name. So clearly you. So TIC2. Breaking our best team stickers on the networks to the rest of the night. 15-1.
Georgia, Dane.
Well, they went to the locker room with the momentum, and they came
-5.
with the
Oh
momentum.
my God.
And just a breakdown there, as this is a Georgia team that can be effective from 3 and playing with supreme confidence. And you see this Jekyll
Crowd is
High
roared
Tennessee
up.
team. This goes back, really,
Here we go.
throughout the past
Play
couple
some ball.
seasons, but in SEC play, they were
Connect.
ice cold in the first half against Ole Miss. They heated it up in the second half. Ice cold first half against Mississippi State. Heated it up. They were shooting well in the first half. Now they're having that
Connect.
drought again. So
Jordan
with
James
Tennessee's offense
to the
not be
basket.
so
Good.
physical.
There's his first
I like the
2.
drive by James there to not put so much pressure on the three-point shot.
Yeah, maybe attacking.
Yeah,
the
just
rim.
go to the
That's
basket.
Josiah Jordan
44-43.
James's
Play
first
some
baskets.
defense
I
here.
want to go back to a point and underscore it. You said Mike White's team, maybe midway mark of that first. Stick with the game plan.
Yeah.
What did you mean by that?
Yeah. Keep daring Tennessee to beat you from 3, take away the drives, and contest on
3
the
for
break.
Georgia.
And
Brick.
this is a Georgia team
Ziegler,
that's top 30 in the
take over.
country
Here we go.
defending the 3.
Zig,
So it is
slow it
certainly a
down.
strength
Here we go.
of theirs.
Slow it down.
Starting
There you
to pay
go.
off right now in this game.
And they're converting
Ziegler with the
from
ball.
deep,
Back
too.
to
They
Connect.
made 7
Back to
from
A
beyond the arc
dude.
of the other
Out of
end
bounds,
the floor.
Tennessee ball.
Possession stays with Tennessee on this side. So this
Adu has been relatively quiet. I mean, that's kind of the game within the game. We talked a lot about the three-point shot, but Chiwa has done a really nice job.
A dude almost gave it up. Foul.
As has Deloach. Because in this game, I certainly felt like
Foul on Georgia.
Tennessee had the advantage.
A dude's gonna shoot.
Tennessee's 5s versus Georgia's 5s. And here's a way to get Chiwa having to defend the ball a little better. I think that's been better action for Adu than the traditional post-up we saw in the previous attempt.
So that's the first foul on Abdur Rahim. And so, yes, that's Adu's first point of the night. Pardon me, he had 4 in the first half, so he's got 5. However, you just saw he's got 9 rebounds and
6
3
points
blocks as well. So quiet offensively. He's done some good work on the defensive side.
But that's right there is the balance Tennessee needs
Georgia
a little bit
now.
more of. And Tennessee really hasn't had that consistently to go deep down in the post since the Grant Williams days. I think they can post up, connect a little bit more. When you look back a year ago, it was Kamwa who was inconsistent. They've got to find that if they want to make a deep run at home.
Speaking of post up, Chiwa going with
Chiwa
the
misses.
offhand, and James soars in for
James
the
gets the rebound.
Tennessee in a hurry. James turns down the 3, over to Connect. Wing drive, layup.
Connect
Bounce
misses the
out, looked
layup.
like it was about to settle on the rim and fall through. Instead, Georgia back the other way. Remember, winners of 10 in a row. It's their longest win streak in more than 75 years. And they're trying to start 3-0 in SEC play. Abdur Rahim, that's a difficult look. Challenged. Vescovi bothered by the foul call. Abdur Rahim has 3 free throws.
So Georgia went for the shot for 3. He says Vescovi fouled him. Vescovi's like, no way.
I thought did a pretty good job of not biting too much on this pump fake. Yeah, I don't see it there. I think that's a tough angle for the official to see it on the wrist.
So I think Jason Baker motioned to Chuck Jones, one of his other officials. They're going to go to the monitor, make sure that Abdur Rahim's feet were behind the line. It looks like they're going to take a peek.
I don't think his feet were above behind the line.
Yeah, as much as Tennessee fans wanted to review the foul.
The previous play is under review for a 3-point shot or a 2-point shot.
Well, I love that, by the way. The clarity that's now in place here for some of these elevated games. And so there's Doug Schau's letting you know exactly what's happening.
Yeah, he's asking for a bump in pay. Like, hey, look, if I got to be on live TV as a commentator as well, what's up? So yeah,
I don't think it should be a travel, but
2-point shot there, but
yeah, his
Abdur
feet
Rahim,
are over the line.
When he pumps fakes, he's not going to the basket. He's a sidestep guy. He wants to go to that 3-point line. And early in the first half, he wanted one of those. It was a transition 3. He flailed his arms a little bit, didn't get the call. So that's what good shooters do.
It's been confirmed as a 2-point shot. We'll shoot 2 free throws and resume play from there.
Boy, can you imagine the bump and pay when we get that camera over there to show the face? Let me tell you.
That is a great feature. Well done by Doug Schals, but Vescovy, I think, has a right to be frustrated.
Yeah, I didn't see much either, and it's going to be the 2. Again, though, we certainly have a very reliable crew today. Doug, Chuck Jones, Jason Baker. So Vescovy is going to have to
46-43. 17-19 is second half.
Yeah, Jabri, Abdur Rahim, Danny leads.
Rahim shooting 2.
The SEC in free throw shooting this year. This is one of the best career averages or career percentages in
Gets the first one.
Program history.
46-44.
Better than Dad's career free throw percentage. That's the only thing he's got him on, though. Here's the doubleheader later today on ESPN. Kentucky scoring more than 90 points per game in College Station. So can the Aggies?
All right, 46-45. Here comes Ziegler.
In the nation, and then Florida and Arkansas follows at 2.
Went to the basket, thought about it, brought it back. Meshack in there. Connect 3. Big 3.
We've heard that one before.
Connects.
So Tennessee back up by 4.
Connects.
Well, and Rick Barnes' message to his team has continued to be, don't lose confidence shooting the ball. Take good shots. And Connect did right there.
That's his 4th triple of the day. He's 4 of 5
Shoot 3 for
deep.
Georgia. Nails it. Rahim.
Well, that's a contested shot, but when it's 6-8,
41% from the field.
You can get a clean look, especially with that
for 3-point line for Georgia.
He's got 8
Meshack dishes it back to James.
So 13 points now.
James to Ziegler. To the basket.
Ziegler, great drop-off pass to James.
And a travel.
A couple of back-to-back threes in this one. Dalton Connect is a guy that you just have to stay connected to, and for whatever reason, Georgia starts staring at the ball, does not follow, and then here's Abdur Rahim that says, hey, usually you say mouse in the house on the inside, on the perimeter.
Comes Georgia now, 49-48, down by 1.
Yeah, he's blossomed this year, the senior.
Looking to take the lead for the second time today.
High in basically everything, minutes, points, field goal percentage.
Back door, and a foul.
That's a great look from the big Abdur Rahim, got hacked on the play. And he's going back to the free throw line.
Such a smart cut by Abdur Rahim.
Foul on Jordan James. Rahim's going to shoot 2.
Does a great back cut here. Abdur Rahim says, you take that away, I'm going down here, and he's an excellent free throw shooter.
Watch the contact.
Oh, right in his face.
This is something our officials are going to go to the monitor and review.
Previous foul is being reviewed.
Oh.
Ouch.
Based on precedent, yeah, we
appreciate y'all coming in here on the go at CeeLo.
Yeah, especially above the head and neck area. I would not be surprised at all for them to upgrade this to a flagrant because of the excessive contact there. Basketball play,
a bad
for the
foul
block initially, but
by
the
Jordan James.
And the elbow to head contact, I think, could result in an upgrade.
Just watch the motion of James's left arm.
Bang. Yeah. Because typically,
I think he was trying to block.
He mistimed it a little bit. He knew he was in trouble. He went in the air, and so as he was coming down, he didn't want to give an easy 2. And again, I think that's going to be excessive.
Oh.
So here comes Doug Schals' ruling.
Cookies.
1 on Tennessee, number 30. Number 1 will shoot 2 free throws, and will receive the ball on the baseline.
I just want to underscore your word excessive there. We certainly know Josiah clearly wasn't.
What's up, Teleswan? I heard you played center in high school and you fell in love with the position so much. To this day, you still sleep like someone is hiking the ball from behind.
The bigger picture for Tennessee right now is Josiah Jordan James.
Okay.
A veteran you can lean on. Got a little too aggressive.
That was a travel.
Play, but just Tennessee's been a little bit out of character in this one. You go back to the way they closed out that first half.
Their 14-point lead all but evaporated.
Jimmy, what's going on?
Athens.
It is 46-43. That's the score. 46-43.
This was no bear. It was like a
That's
bear.
the score, Jimmy. Appreciate you being here. It's 46-43. That's what the score is. But thanks for hanging out on the go at CeeLo. We appreciate you hanging here. And we are trying to get some more likes here. As there's a timeout. Foul on Vescovi. Right, the foul was on Jordan James. It's 49-48. What the heck? Let's see what's going on here. It must be ESPN then. Yeah, it's ESPN. It's not me. 49-48. Let's see.
Did you know that only 1 in 10 Americans consume adequate amounts of fruits and vegetables? AG1
Yeah, ESPN's just behind. Sorry. That's how it is. ESPN's behind. I don't know what it is. Let's see. Let me refresh this. ESPN's been having some issues. Yeah, they're just stuck. What's up? Love the channel from Singapore. Can I get a shout out? What's going on? The cheese. Appreciate it, Jimmy. Yeah, and sometimes ESPN just kind of all the way from Singapore. Thanks for hanging out, man. Keep on hitting that like button. We had almost 60 people in there. They all just disappeared. One of the bots must have got shut down or something. Let's see. Usually that's what happens. Turns it off. Yep, that's what happened. There's 2 of them now. That's what happened. I knew that would happen. Usually resets it. Okay, we'll just do this one too. All right, so we're just waiting on this comeback here from commercial, and here we go.
Line after the prior foul,
and it is 49-48. ESPN is not refreshed. There it is.
Josiah Jordan James as he was attempting to block the Jabri layup. So James takes a seat, and Georgia is back in front just by a fraction there. Bain from 14 down to now back ahead. And a big reason for the spark, Jabri Abdur-Rahim. Great start to the second half.
50-49, Georgia takes the lead.
He's done a terrific job in the offseason with his player development, all types of leadership councils and things of that nature. And you see it there. Wow.
Oh.
Taste their own medicine.
Rahim with a 3. 50.
How about this home court advantage that Mike White has built here in Athens?
A 53-49 Georgia.
13 of those 18 after halftime. Georgia with its largest lead of the day. It's only a 4-point edge, but it's a biggest
Big
one.
3 connect. Misses. Rebound. No, turnover. Here we go.
And Jabri Abdur-Rahim comes down with it. Georgia's won 10 in a row with some momentum and with a 4-point lead. Thomason couldn't hit.
Tennessee again. Connect needs to do something here.
Statement win in the early goings of conference play. Ziegler trying to shake Thomason. Now it's Connect on the pull-up. Yes.
Connects.
That's what people
Connects.
say he's a pro. I mean, to just
51-53. Bulldogs still ahead.
Big time shot on the road.
It's now his 5th 20-point game of the year. And he's 8 of 13 from the floor.
There's Abdur-Rahim that just fakes the screen, and then when you do that sort of ghost screen, it confuses the defense. They don't know who's taking who, and then Connect here just rises up. I mean, that's what he was brought to Tennessee to do. When they're struggling offensively, who can go get you a bucket more times than not, they put the ball in Three's hands.
There we go.
Those two are side by side. Right
Inbound
now.
Georgia, up by 2. 14:56 to go.
Out of high school, he had a late growth spurt.
Georgia to the basket.
Nice drive. Hill
does not get it. Rebound, A-Dude. Here comes Connects.
Uncharacteristic blow by, though. I mean, this is the number 2 ranked defense in the country is Tennessee, and Georgia right now.
Ziegler, little layup, good. Zig.
Well, as good as Ziegler's been, you have to point out he had 6 turnovers in that first half. Your point guard must take care of the basketball and be almost flawless in the second half to win on the road.
Into double figures now, and got 5 assists, but as you mentioned, the 6 turnovers. Melendez, the drive, another blow by.
And a good.
55-53. What you love about Tennessee's defense is they guard their own. You can never get them in rotations, but right now, just struggling to stay in front of the ball.
Awaka on the court.
So Jordan Gainey sits down at the scorer's table. He's ready to come in.
Not a what Gainey in. Come on, Connect. We need you right here.
Tennessee's pretty big right now, too. That's another problem. I mean, rarely do you see Adu and Awaka in at the same time.
Connect with a fadeaway and a rebound, Georgia.
Abdur Rahim comes down with another board. He's got 3.
You got to push. You got the advantage.
Hill going to the free throw line.
Hill goes up for a shot and gets fouled. Tennessee foul.
I mean, right now you got 2 good perimeter defenders, Meshack and Ziegler. Connect, not his strength. Awaka having to guard outside on the perimeter, and then they do. So the faster Georgia team has been taking advantage of this unique lineup.
Make sure you're hitting that like button as you're coming in.
That been a strength for Georgia.
Hill on the thumbnail tonight.
SEC wins. Guards
going for
into the paint and making plays.
Absolutely. I think they've had really good penetration. Again, how about Hill?
56-53, lead is 3 for the Dogs.
They don't have this win streak and this 2-0 start in SEC play without him. Averaging 17 in his first 2 SEC games compared to just 8 in the non-conference. He is ready for SEC play.
Mike White and his teammates, they call him the 6th starter. He locks some heavy minutes, plays nearly 25 minutes per game off the bench. He has been critical to the success.
And so see if they can't get Adu the ball some down here. But keep an eye on 23 DeLoach on the other end of the court. Undersized, but he is not going to just sit behind Adu. He is going to front the post, make passes and catches.
Connect with the ball.
Feisty Georgia defense.
Dogs up by 4.
An intense one in Stefeman Coliseum. Still early in conference play. These two are battling.
Meshack, Big Shack 3.
Wide open. They left him, and he could not.
And a rebound, Georgia.
Can't do any better than that. Front the post, deny it, and then get around.
Vols 33% from the 3-point line. To the basket.
Into the paint once again. Now he's
A-Dude all over him.
Jar it away. Melendez bails him out. Melendez, he's got the smaller Ziegler, barging into him, puts it up, trying to tap it back in, and Connect down with it.
Missed it close.
Those 5'9" guys need a double team.
Why are we doing this?
Another turnover.
12 turnovers for the Vols.
Georgia scrambling. Tennessee gets back. Thomason lays it up.
And in. Lead is 6.
And is that a loose basketball?
Call a timeout.
I think it got batted
Stop
after the
this
made
street
bucket.
ball
Okay.
stuff.
I mean, you're right. This penetration by the Georgia guards.
The Dogs. And a foul. Ziegler went to the basket. Foul.
And he's going to the free throw line. It's a second on Jabri.
Georgia's really good off the bounce. I mean, and this is a left-hand player that you're saying, go right, go right, go right. But Thomason's so good at saying, I'll make you think I'm going right, but I'm still going back to that strong hand. Look at this here. Cut him off, pivot. Gets to where he wants to go. Just good physical play by Georgia. Right now, Rick Barnes says, you know what? Josiah Jordan-James, Vescovy.
Zig misses a free throw.
For a reason. Get in the game. Make this right. He was so hard on them after that loss at Mississippi State, expecting more from these upperclassmen. See if 30 and 25 can't give them
Jordan
a boost
James,
as
2
they
points.
face adversity on the road here.
21 for Connect, 10 for Ziegler.
Dane, Thomason, Hill. These are transfers from Niagara.
59-54.
But they've got physical bodies. They're older. And they just
12 minutes, plenty of time to go here. No need to panic.
They've got an identity, that's for sure. And they've got the confidence to withstand anything and the resiliency they've shown on this 10-game win streak.
Kane with the ball. Georgia, open spot. Jordan James slams over Jordan James. 61-54. Connects to the basket, foul.
If this crowd needed anything else to spark it, yeah, they'll tell you the tale.
Damari.
Freshman Demery takes him off
Demery.
the bounce. He might have to sit next game. We've got video evidence of assault on another man. I don't know if he'll be able to play in the next one. Goodness gracious, for
Jordan James tried to block him, slammed it in his face. Wow. So 61-54 Georgia, the Dogs, who are on a 10-game winning streak, 2-0 in the SEC, are taking it to Tennessee with Tennessee's pitiful 12 turnovers by Tennessee. And only 2 turnovers for the Dogs. There's the game right there. That's the difference in this game right now. 12 turnovers to 2. Also, 31% from the field from the three-point line. They were above 50 in the first half when they were up double digits. 44% for Tennessee from the field, but Georgia only 35% from the field as well. So the turnovers are what's going on right here. And Tennessee has apparently not learned their lesson back against Mississippi State. Horrible street ball turnovers. Not playing. I mean, I don't know why they're trying to shoot the three. Just go to the basket. We got big guys in there. We can stop them. But still haven't learned their lesson. And they're not going to win at anything playing like this. But your stars can't just go Vescovi with 3 points, Jordan James with 2. That can't happen. You can't rely on Ziegler and Connect to do it every game. It has to be a team effort to do this. So let's see what happens here. Plenty of time left, though. 11 minutes for Tennessee to get this act together. And let's go on a run here. Show who we're about. Let's do this. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel. Trying to get to 8250 on the subscribers. If you like Tennessee basketball or SEC basketball in general, you'll love this channel. So hope you guys enjoy the rest of the game here. This is a fan-friendly interactive chat. So if you're a Dogs fan in this chat, let me see go Dogs. Yeah, he's all SEC. All SEC. It's pitiful. It's not the first game that Vescovi has been horrible. Vescovi, what is he? 1 for 3 from the field? You got to shoot more than that. You got to shoot more than that. Spain says, go Dogs. 61-54. Georgia. Tennessee with 12 turnovers. I know, whatever. Too bad the green screen blocks it.
Here we go. Here we go. There we go. You need to change your background.
She's nuts. Nuts.
That's taking Vescovi off the bounce. One of the best on-ball defenders in the league, and then the help side comes over just a little bit too late. And, man, if you want to win in this league, you better be unafraid, and these Georgia Bulldogs are just that.
Nice.
The freshman from Raleigh, North Carolina. Yeah, he's been impactful in a lot of ways. One of the newcomers to this Georgia team. So, Georgia up 7.
And we started this game talking about, I don't know that Georgia's better at any position, 1 through 5. But collectively, man, are they...
And out of bounds, Georgia ball. Vescovi threw it to Jordan James. Just sit, Jordan James. He's made so many mistakes today. Get him off the court.
Being a very experienced squad.
Here are some of these transfers that, to your point, have
Georgia inbound here, up by 6.
Games. They're 2-0 in league play. It's guys like Thomas.
Or 7, sorry, up by 7. I can't add. Subtract.
How about the Division II transfer won a national title last year?
That's not the Nova Wildcats. That's the Nova Sharks. But you know what? They most of them have in common. They've won before. In D2,
turnover. Thank goodness.
Player of the year.
Right, here we go.
These guys have winning DNA, and they brought it together.
Basket, Jordan James to the basket, and he still tips it in, gets his own rebound, tips it in, 61-56.
If there's a weakness for Georgia's defense, it's the defensive glass. Inside shots lead to inside rebounds.
Kane had a shot.
Ball fake, Kane, and that one slapped away. Lucky that one wasn't turned over.
Watching on Facebook, what's going on? Make sure you like the stream.
But he could not get a clean shot off.
If you're watching on Twitch, make sure you're like. If you're on YouTube, get that likes up, guys. We're trying to get to 30 likes. Inbound Georgia.
Deloach Martin from VCU, Melendez, Illinois, Kane, the freshman.
Yep. Out of bounds.
Knocked out, stays here with 9.
Stays with Georgia. Tennessee got a hand in that one.
These guards are so quick that those are some gambles right now, and reaches from behind. And this Tennessee team, if they want to come back and get their offense going, it's got to be complementary basketball. It's been a long time since they've been able to get consecutive stops.
Inbound Georgia underneath the basket, bottom of your screen. Almost a turnover, blocked by A-Dude.
His fourth block, Deloach gathers it. Demery, one extra pass. He gets it back.
Three
in the air.
Nails it with the shot clock going off.
Shimmy, post play.
Wow. 64-56. Jeez.
Georgia has ignited.
Thank you for that subscribe.
5 of 7 from the perimeter in the second half, and have taken
Ziegler back to Vescovy. Vescovy 3. Brick Wiley shooting threes.
Down with another board, and they're quick to push. Now Melendez, pump fake, back out.
Kane 3.
Rises.
Oh, in and out.
Knocked out.
Tennessee ball.
With 10:08 to go.
Why are we shooting threes?
Well, it starts with Deloach collecting that 50-50 ball off of a big-time block by
We're
A-Dude.
30% from the field.
Tennessee is scrambling, and how about the shimmy? Man, we talked about
Demery with another huge three.
You see it there.
You're a Dogs fan in here. Let me see Go Dogs.
Yeah.
You're a Vols fan. Let me see GBO. I'm going to put GBO right here.
So George,
give me a few drinks and then I'll send.
If you're a Dogs fan, I want to see Dogs.
Oh man, maybe a Chucks here in Athens, not on the court. 8-point lead though.
64-56, 8-point lead.
I was going on a nice dry January until you invited me out last night.
I wasn't gonna rat you out.
There we go. Who's that? Gainey? Get the ball off of Gainey, and he throws a horrible pass to Ziegler.
Georgia showing quite a bit of willpower. Maybe you could take a page out of their book, and they're going for their 11th straight win. Again, Dane, look at the bottom. They haven't won 10 in a row since
Ziegler.
The 47-48 season. It's been
on the ground. Timeout.
These are not necessarily empty calories either.
Yeah.
Ball's going to stay here with Tennessee. Dane, it's wins against Arkansas and on the road at Missouri to start conference play. Also a comeback win at Florida State. They beat Georgia Tech. Heck, they got 3 wins against the ACC already.
But this one would be different.
Yeah.
If there's any knock on Georgia right now, it's not that they're not winning games, it's who they are beating. And they don't have any quad 1 games on their net ranking right now, this being their first. So this is a massive opportunity for Mike White.
Longest win streak for a power conference program.
When you think about the job Mike White has done.
Go Dogs.
In Florida, he inherited a winning
Richard
tradition,
says,
but not necessarily a winning roster.
Dogs weathered the storm early. They did.
Donovan left.
Now they're here to play.
He had to do the same
Ziegler,
thing here at Georgia.
A-Dude. He misses a layup.
Can't find the touch. Rebound to Demery. Georgia in a hurry again. Thomason
to the basket. Good. 66-56.
Adu is on the floor and in quite a bit of discomfort after falling. But he's able to pop back up.
Tennessee really about to lose to money. Come on, Vols. I know, Jeffrey.
On closeout since the North Carolina game. That first half of the North Carolina game when the Tar Heels really stunned Tennessee with the speed.
I don't know what's wrong with this team.
You see the way Georgia is.
They're not going to be 5th ranked in the nation anymore.
On his own. Georgia is just attacking these
13 turnovers to 3 for Georgia. That's the story.
This goes all all goes back to the way Tennessee closed out that first half. They had a chance for a knockout.
9 minutes, anything can happen. I think Tennessee's going to go on a run here.
Look at the field goal percentage, second half. Georgia's totally ignited. Possession stays here.
Still 36% from the field for this game.
Mind you, a lot of time left in this
I don't either, Reagan.
Down 10.
I have no clue what they're doing.
Time for Tennessee. I mean, this is why you build
it's
a
sloppy play. Just taking shots that they don't need to take. And A-Dude,
right now,
A-Dude, 2 games in a row I've seen where they get pressure on him. He's all clumsy with his hands.
On the heels of their SEC opening win, talk about a statement win over previously 22nd ranked Ole Miss. They beat them by 27. They have found themselves
inbound A-Dude to connect. Connect to 2. Good.
Connect.
All right, here we go. Let's keep it this way. Go to the basket, shoot the ball. 66-58.
He's a guy.
I think Tennessee goes on a run here.
Who is our guy we can post up down low? He did that with
What's up, UGA Rules? What's going on?
Down deep on the block.
Welcome in, man.
10 feet and in is a good look.
Me too. He's 3 for Georgia. Air ball. Raheem trying to be like Michael Jordan there. 8:47 to go here. Connect.
So now Connect.
Jordan James gives up a turnover. There's number 14.
Boy, that's a big swing because James saw Adu cutting to the basket. That's a dunk for Adu. And James loses the ball, turns into a turnover. Watch Adu
it's all good, bro.
Over the basket. James is ready to hit him for 2. And just the active hands. I mean, this Georgia team is just somebody.
UGA, man, I got to redeem for you.
Just like
type in redeem dogs. DAWGS. For you dog fans watching.
Turnovers now for Tennessee. Compared to Georgia's 3, that's been the great equalizer.
Oh, turnover and Ziegler to connect.
To the
and he missed the layup.
So now numbers for Georgia. Connect is still down. He's on the way back. Thomason pulls it, puts it in.
They can't miss a 3. This is the North Carolina game all over in the second half. 69-58. Big 3 for Georgia. Connect again. He goes in. 69-60. Lead is 9.
Really explosive off that 1 foot, and with the way the rule changes now, the block charge.
It was going to be a blowout. Georgia rules.
Smart to go attack off of 1 foot.
Yeah, Dalton Connect now with 25.
You're going to have enough. I think they're going to go to a run, though, William. I think they go on a run here.
In a way, keeping Tennessee single-handedly in this one. Chiwa open.
Chua, big man against A-Dude.
4 to shoot. Thomason, a little indecisive there. So some steps leads to the turnover. Tennessee down 9. Noah Thomason, though, look out.
Yeah, a 5-point swing after the Connect missed layup, and then Thomas capitalizes on the 4-on-5. Confident Bulldogs.
All right, so commercial break. Appreciate y'all hanging out here. 72 is here. Make sure you're hitting that like button. I'm not sure what we have here. Let me double check. Likes are at 29. Or we got one more to 30. We were at 30, I thought, but let's see if we can get that 30th like. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us on the go at CeeLo. Watching Tennessee collapse once again to an unranked team. Georgia aren't sweat, though. They've won 10 straight. They're 2-0 in the SEC. Looking to upset another big team here. Making Tennessee record have 5 losses. Now, 3 of those losses, you got to say, are to 3 of the top-ranked teams in the nation. We lost to Purdue. We lost to Kansas in the Maui Classic back-to-back days. And then our very next game was against North Carolina. North Carolina, we played UNC, almost beat UNC at UNC, but this right here, sloppy play. We got 14 turnovers to Georgia's 4. Our shots from the field are now back up to 43%, but we were above 50% both in the first half when we were up by 14. So let's see what happens here as we're going to go back to the audio here in just a second for you guys. But Tennessee blowing this game against the Dogs. I don't know Jordan James with 4. Vescovy still with 3 points. Unacceptable. A-Dude with only 6. You got to get the big man going down front. They learned a lot from the Mississippi State game. They saw when they attacked A-Dude and Awaka down front. They caused them confusion and their hands getting clumsy. So they've done their scouting. I watched it during the Mississippi State game, and now here. You got to get your big man down front going, and that's one thing that they have not got going today. A-Dude, though, he's got 11 rebounds, so he's doing it defensively, but not offensively. You got a big man like that. He's missed a couple, too. He's 3 for 5 from the field. So hopefully Tennessee goes on a run here. Plenty of time left, 7 minutes. It's not a blowout, only down by 9. Couple turnovers, couple threes, or just shots from the paint. Trey, man, need more from JJ. Yes. JJ what is he? 2 for 9 from the field from him? And most of those shots have been close to the basket. They haven't been threes. He's only shot 3 3-pointers. So more from JJ. You're right, Trey. More from JJ. But Connect, you can't rely on Connect to get 25 points every time. You just cannot. Connect's doing his thing. 10 for 17, 25 points, 4 for 6 from the 3-point line. Here we go.
Saturday, as always, welcome back to Athens.
What's up, Braden? What's going on?
Is looking to make a
and Zig goes in for a basket with a 3-point play, 69-62.
League start. However, Zakai Ziegler and Tennessee, as you know, have other ideas.
When the going gets tough, the tough get going, and nobody tougher than that guy right there. And
yeah, they are.
Challenge his team. He goes, guys, we got
to have
more people getting to the free throw line than Zakai Ziegler. A trend they have not been able to correct in this one.
Yeah, exactly, Jeffrey.
One way to claw back.
Connect Zig is too, but
get a little bit sloppier because Georgia's in such a rhythm.
Back out the passing for Georgia. Boom, Raheem again.
It's just the constant penetration. Tennessee is constantly in rotation, something you rarely see.
Another 3, back to 10. Connect to the basket, misses it, foul.
Yeah, on the other end, though, Raheem with another 20-point game.
Well, it all starts with a scramble
20 points.
You're flying at a shooter, you're trying to take it away.
I don't understand that.
He's so calm on that perimeter again. His pump fake is not to go for 2, it's to move to that 3-point line. And
we're like jumping at people. I don't know why. Get them in their face.
Yeah, with Dad in the house,
jumping into people's faces and stuff.
Former Mr.
Oh yeah, exactly. 14 turnovers
before that great NBA career.
He was phenomenal, and one of the best throwback jerseys out there with the Vancouver Grizzlies as well.
George not missing these 2. I know, dude. They're just landing them from left and right. Appreciate y'all being in here.
A common thing. Sharif Abdur-Rahim was one of those guys that could do it all on the perimeter.
Connect, misses a free throw. Tennessee rebound, but a Meshack. Here we go. Slow it down. Zig to the basket, looking for a foul, and he gets one.
So that's 3 straight, put your head down and go type drive for Tennessee. 2 by Ziegler, 1 by Connect.
Not over yet, John.
You can tell Rick Barnes has said, guys, quit swinging this thing on the perimeter.
And just give it to Connect, let him run.
This game in the paint and at the strike.
So Zig's going to shoot 2 more here.
Good hesitation there. Really straight up by both Georgia
Well, we're not
defenders.
Using our big men.
Speaking of other teams in green.
A-Dude's got 6 points.
What we got, Dane?
Oh, I was built for this. Georgia fans, I know you feel me with all those Philly dogs you got up there. I don't know what you got on that promo.
Jeffrey.
All I know is it's a bad.
You're just coming in. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.
These Eagles trying to go,
105 people in here now. Appreciate y'all hanging out here. Hit that subscribe for Tennessee basketball.
ESPN 2. Here we go. We got a little Browns representation in the house. Boy, these These Browns fans, they're a little...
Here we go. Georgia inbound.
They're more shaken than Eagles fans these days.
Yeah, I'm just an Eagles fan in denial. We need a clean slate. No A.J. Brown.
Try to do tight press defense there. Didn't work.
Right track. When I say we,
Meshack all over Raheem.
Never run into a confident Browns fan. They're always assuming the worst.
Speaking of NFL news, congrats to VFL Gerard Mayo.
They don't, right, John?
Being named head coach of the
Here we go.
Patriots.
Tennessee ball here.
37.
Sorry.
Awesome guy was around.
Georgia ball
while
still.
I was at Tennessee. No surprise at his success.
Looking for 3. Kane drills it.
Buries another.
Wow.
Georgia has exploded from beyond the arc in this second half.
Shooting 48% from the 3-point line.
13 now and counting. Made threes.
13 threes for Georgia.
Tennessee getting where they want to offensively, but it's all for naught if they can't come up with some stops on this defensive end. Again, to remind viewers, this is rated as the #2 defense in the country, and Georgia's having their way.
Oh, don't do it. That was Justin Hill. By the way, Dave, the 13
Justin Hill's like, I want to shoot a 3, and he misses. Here comes Connect. Back out to Meshack. Meshack to Vescovy.
In the win against Arkansas Wednesday, they hit 9 times from deep.
They proved me wrong. I did not think they wanted this game to be in the 80s. I didn't think they could score that much with this good of a Tennessee defense. But the way Tennessee is having to rotate and scramble, and the
is there a magnet there? I know, exactly.
And Demery, I mean, these are freshmen. How exciting is that to see some of these newcomers, especially the young guys, get this sort of experience and be ready
You're
for
a
the
Dogs
challenge.
fan. Let me see Go Dogs in the chat.
The versatility of a
You're a Vols fan. You see GBO.
I think you don't lack confidence.
Yeah, you better be able to play if you're going to rock that.
Connect hits it.
Dane, it's back
75-67.
5:40 to go. I remember mentioning maybe the 10, 11, 12 minute mark. Tennessee found itself down 10. They really haven't yet chipped away at that. It's
still
Vol
rush.
Georgia keeping them at arm's length away.
Yeah, and one of the hardest parts about pulling off an upset is the close. If you're Georgia,
Rick, shoot 3 for Vescovy.
Yeah, you cannot
rebound, dished it out to Vescovy.
Inexcusable. You got inside position.
Leads
Tennessee
5.
Taps it around, and Vescovy, who they desperately need to be more aggressive and come to life. It's a big play right here.
How about Adu?
Yeah, just
Adu with the rebound, dishes to Vescovy.
Give up a bunch of size.
Gets a 3.
Out there. And Adu doing so many of the little things.
Adu, who is
the way they've been playing defense all day, Jeffrey, is ridiculous. They've been jumping at people instead of getting in their face.
I don't think a timeout was called. We just had our cleanup crew come by to try to wipe up a wet spot near half court. And so as coaches go, they will try to bargain for any sort of timeout, even though there isn't a timeout.
Mike White had one of the all-time savvy moves. When the coaches can ask for a review, it was clearly going to be his team's ball. And he asked for a review anyway. They said, no, you get the ball. He said, yeah, I know. I want it reviewed. I'm out of timeout.
Well, here we go. Inbound Georgia, going left to right. All in white, red stripe, red and black stripe. Tennessee, orange, all orange, white stripe. To the basket, Georgia.
Another drive.
And
got his hands on it. Kane goes
Kane gets the rebound.
New 20 for Georgia.
They went to the basket, missed, got a rebound, dished it back out. 10 seconds left in the shot clock.
Justin Hill.
Kane 3.
Twice from deep.
He's on fire. Kane.
Blue Kane is flexing on his hometown team.
78-70.
Remember the throwback football movie, The Program? Kane is able as the promo.
And a foul.
Yeah.
On Georgia.
I mean, and he's been this
That's
way
a 3-point shot,
NBA
3-pointer.
Been that 6th, 7th man, 20 minutes a game.
Jeffrey says usually UT is complete opposite defense over offense today. It's been different.
Did a good job guarding the ball on the quicker Hill, and it was Ziegler that got clipped on the screen for Kane.
Ziegler.
9 points for Kane.
By the way, if you hadn't seen the program,
78-71. I know, right, Aiden?
It's on the list.
If you know,
Tennessee was like that in the first half. 50%. 2. Ziegler gets the 2 points. So it's 78-72. 4 minutes to go. The Dogs got the ball. Here they come.
Within 2 possessions. We are inside of 5 minutes now, Dane. As you mentioned before, if you're Georgia, got an injury.
There's a player down.
Yeah, Georgia player is down.
He looked hurt.
That's Deloach. There was some contact there on the screens, and he fell to the ground pretty quickly.
Make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 3 more subscribers to 8250.
The previous play is under review.
And Connect elbowed him.
Absorbs the elbow there from Connect.
If they did not call a foul on the floor, they can't just make this a foul. So, to me, but if it does become a severe injury like this, even though it may look more like a basketball play busting through a screen, they could upgrade this
Knock
one
the
as
wind
well.
out of him,
we already
probably.
saw the one flagrant against Josiah Jordan-James earlier in this game.
Jalen Deloach, Jr.
Thank you for that subscribe. We got 2 more. The 8250.
His first year in Athens, and you just saw the motion from Doug Shows.
That was not necessary. I don't think he was doing it on purpose, Jake. I think he was just trying to get around him, and his elbow went into his stomach.
Just a maybe painful collision if you're Deloach.
Oh, I'm sure it hurt. Let's go.
Well,
Down by 6. Got 4 minutes to go. Got plenty of time. Deloach.
Slowed this game down. They've gotten to the paint. They've gotten to the free throw line. And it's gotten Georgia just a little bit more out of rhythm.
Well, the over, it's definitely the over. They've cleared that.
With some timely threes.
It was 146.
Just must locate shooters and stop.
So whoever took the over on this, congratulations.
Georgia
the line was 7.
Of 28 from beyond the arc. Everything falling today.
And 9 of 14 in the second half. So that momentum they grasped.
Georgia's here now. Connect.
Immediately converted into the second half and carried
guarding.
Basically trailed
back around.
First. They have led for almost the entire
Hill looking. Shoot 2. Blocked. Dude.
That's block number 5.
3.
With nothing left on the timer.
A shot clock violation for Georgia. There you go.
There's a turnover, and Tennessee gets it back.
But how good is Adu? I mean, him have to switch
6 turnovers down Georgia to 14 for Tennessee. The story of this game.
Is a really impressive play.
Here we go. Mayshak inbounds to Connect. He lets it roll before the clock starts.
13 boards. Tennessee needs a response.
Here we go.
Away from home.
4:17 left to go. Connect with the ball to the basket. And he's good. 78-74. What's up, Chris? It's been a crazy game, man.
He's got such a great stride, too. He just glides to the rim.
That's 29, so he's
away
from a 30-piece.
All over. Tight defense called timeout. Thomason calls timeout.
Georgia has led for much of this second. Tennessee right on.
How much time left? We got 4 minutes and 10 seconds left.
Beat you from mid-range, or he can beat you off the bounce at the rim, this time with the left. Dalton Connect. Welcome to the SEC.
All right, Chris said, I just woke up. You missed a barn burner, man. It's been crazy. It was all Tennessee in the first half. You're welcome, Austin. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. And thanks for the subscribers getting us over to 8250. Thanks for that. Keep on hitting that subscribe for Tennessee basketball or SEC basketball. We'll be doing most of the games this year. So let's go Dogs. Richard Carr says, if you're a Dogs fan, this is a fan-friendly interactive chat. So make sure you're cheering on your team here in this last 4 minutes. It's going to be a barn burner all the way to the end. What team's going to survive? What team's going to turn the bar over? Let me see your predictions in the chat. Who's going to win? Who's going to lose? What's the score going to be? Are we going to go into overtime? What's going to happen? It's been crazy. It's been a tale of 2 halves. One first half, Tennessee dominated. And then Georgia went on a 9-0 run at the end of the half to make the lead 5. Then Georgia goes on a 6-0 run to start the half, goes up 15-0 run. Georgia takes the lead, and it's been back and forth ever since. The story of the second half, Georgia increasing their 3-point shot to 50% from the field. Tennessee was at 50% when they were up by 14 in the beginning of this game. but it has been crazy. A-Dude, non-existent. Jordan James, non-existent. Vescovy kind of doing his thing, but it's been all Connect. It's been all Ziegler. But Connect, he's got 29 points. Like someone said in the chat, go to the basket, let Connect carry the ball, and let's go and win this thing. Make them foul you, get some of their big guys out. But appreciate it, UGA, man. I appreciate you. Jake says UGA will win 88-83. Who would have thought in the 80s against Georgia, Tennessee, the second best team defense in the country, not averaging 80 points per game. So that's kind of ridiculous, but that's the story of the game. Also the story in the bottom left-hand corner. I got the stats there for you guys. 14 turnovers by Tennessee, 14 dumb turnovers in there. So to 7 now. Georgia had only 2 turnovers going into about 9 minutes into this half. And they've now, the pressure at Tennessee, they've kind of turned it over a couple times. But still under 30, only 37% from the field for Georgia from the field. But the 3-point story is the crazy answer here. Murray's got 12. Kane off the bench, he's got like 20, I think. So here we go. Back to the audio. Here we go.
Rocket in this second half.
I mean, you just do not do this to a Tennessee defense, but that's what Georgia is doing. And Antoine Walker says, I do the shimmy with a little bit more upper body than lower body, but it's a new day.
So you're hitting that like button, trying to get to 50 likes.
A collective effort. You've gotten contributions.
We have a good crowd here now toward the end of this game.
4 guys in double figures with Blue Kane knocking on the door at 9. So
Raheem's got 21. Thomason's got 14. Melendez has got 13.
Florida State early in this year.
Tennessee will come back, Rodney says.
17 with 7.5 to go. And they didn't flinch.
Preston says, as a Tennessee fan, I don't want us to be a top 5 entering March Madness.
And it exudes confidence on the court.
Inbound Georgia. Here we go. A-Dude all over him. He can't touch it. Turnover. Georgia, Tennessee ball.
Because he had taken the dribble, or had picked up his dribble, ball back to Tennessee.
Yeah, you're exactly right. He didn't want to touch it here. He was afraid to get the double dribble, and Thomason tried to come over and save it, and just sloppy play. Look at the ball pressure where Georgia's trying to operate that offense.
Come on, Connect.
That won't work.
Tennessee turned.
Don't shoot the 3. We don't need the 3 right here.
I got cut off a moment ago, but Tennessee.
3 minutes to go. Let Connect go to the basket. Connect goes wide open. A-Dude. Slam.
Do not jump in the air on the pass unless you know what the heck you're doing. And Connect just looked off the entire defense, had him shifted. Hang time finds a dude.
78-76. A-Dude was all alone underneath the basket.
Plus he's blocked 5 shots. Where does Georgia go?
Georgia ball here, bottom of your screen. Looking. A-Dude again comes out guarding.
Jabri trying to go to work on A-Dude.
4-second time clock. Turnover. Nope. Out of bounds. Tennessee. Georgia ball still. 3 seconds left on this shot clock.
Georgia not only looking for a statement win, as you see at the bottom, over the 5th-ranked team in America.
Connect. He's got 3 seconds to shoot it. 3, 2, 1. Big 3 blocked. Meshack rebound. Jump ball.
Raheem ties him up. Possession arrow favors the Bulldogs.
Raheem was on top of it. Another turnover.
Really good hustle play by Georgia that won't show up big in the stat sheet, causing a jump ball. But when time is of the essence.
Dalton Connect is our guy. He is, man. What a transfer. Why don't we just call timeout there, Meshack?
Georgia able to get another 20 seconds. See if they can't get
20 seconds back on the shot clock. Vescovy all over him.
Their offense from so deep right now.
Tennessee needs a stop. 2:40 to go. 6 seconds to shoot.
6 seconds. Turnover, Georgia. And out of bounds.
And a foul on Chiwa.
That's Tennessee
defense. A foul on Chiwa. Connect gets the ball.
And not needing help defense or causing any rotations. Check this ball pressure out here. Chiwa gonna operate up here.
Tennessee's increased their defensive pressure, and it has worked.
That was the problem right there. They did not want Melendez to have that ball on the perimeter. They wanted their point guard to have it, but Ziegler's pressure and physicality on Demery is what caused that mismatch.
That was impressive. So Connect, who is on the verge of a 30-point game, is at the line.
Connect, trying to get the 30 points.
Virginia and
yes, they are in the bonus. Good. 78-77.
Is over. Yeah, how about this, Dave? So back-to-back 25-point games.
Schofield did it last in 2018.
Don't Connect this week, and Admiral
Schofield, sorry.
Championship winning 18
Connect.
Season.
Ties this baby up.
Y'all better watch your mouth drawing any comparisons to me, but Dalton Connect is earning it right now. This guy is an absolute elite scorer, and what he's been able to do on the road,
here we go,
clutch moments, and just go about his business. Just love his offensive game.
So now Georgia needs a response because Tennessee on a 14-3
here we go.
run
Georgia ball.
Away the double-digit lead. Foul on
and a
Vescovy.
foul on Vescovy. 2 minutes to go, tie game. John, I was in another chat the other night, man. I saw your game. I'm sorry, bro. I saw you try this last night and the night before. See you later.
Just took a little bit of the bait, put his hands on.
This Knoxville playing for Georgia should be proud of himself. Yeah, that Kane guy, dude.
So in about 4 minutes, they have erased that deficit.
Here we go.
This is Demery, the freshman, into the paint.
Where's the 22-23 Vescovy? Exactly.
I believe Shaw's reference that was that in the act of shooting.
Tennessee has turned on the defense for sure here.
By Mike White. When you need a bucket, he calls a horn set for the
oh, you're welcome, man. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe, man. For more Tennessee basketball, we're always going to be doing it. If you're a Georgia fan, if you like Tennessee basketball, if you like SEC basketball, we're going to be doing it right here.
Gotta love it.
2 minutes to go.
One of the top 10 players coming out of the state of North Carolina. 4-star recruit who had an offer, by the way, from Tennessee. Chooses Georgia.
In and out. Misses the first free throw.
Mike White's starting point guard all season.
A-Dude's got 2 personal fouls.
With 2:07 to go.
Vescovy's got 4.
We talked about, especially at home.
Demery's missed the free throw.
Get tense. That's been on your side all game.
Georgia is not in the bonus.
Pulling off the upset, the hardest
and
part
it's good.
Right now,
79-78.
Has to be the more composed team in this last
What's up, man?
Pretty
good. Pretty Pure Adrenaline Sports. Make sure you check out my man, Pure Adrenaline Sports. He's always doing something. His shorts are 3 for Connect. Big 3. Connect.
Tennessee back in front after being down much of the second half. Melendez attacks quickly and then chucks it.
81-79. Tennessee's first lead. Georgia looking up and messed up Meshack. And here we go. Slow it down. We got the lead. Let's go.
The 5th-ranked Vols showing quite a bit of
Connect with the ball. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Minute 20 on the clock. Connect with the ball. Connect with Ziegler. Ziegler back to Connect. Let him go to the basket. Shoots 3 again. And an air ball. Got a little piece of that one. Here comes the Dogs. Dogs to the basket. No foul. Out of bounds. Whose ball?
Couple of players fall.
Tennessee ball?
Georgia basketball.
No, Georgia.
Although Chuck Jones signaled that we can go to the monitor here to review.
Keep an eye on Vescovy. He gets a shove in the back there.
Oh, losing.
Vescovy's like, hey, what the heck? I'm getting good position. Guys are battling for that ball.
No, not the whole time.
We're going to see what the ball went out on. We're not going to review that push in the back. But
go Vols. That's right, Chris George.
Talk access.
It's a split household, y'all.
And we're looking at possession right here.
No way.
Deloach was going for it. The initial ruling is
should have made that bet before the game.
Watch right here.
Trying to see who they're deciding on where the ball went off.
Right here. So it was initially ruled Georgia basketball.
Split household. I love it, Ethan.
First glance, it looks like Deloach is the one that causes that ball. Zakai is certainly.
Or a Georgia fan.
I wouldn't be surprised.
56 seconds to go. This is a huge turn. This is a very huge play right here. Yeah, 4 hours.
With Georgia down a pair, as it stands right now, they think they've got a fresh shot clock.
We all went Athens? Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I went off of him. Yeah. It went off of him last. Georgia, it's Tennessee ball here.
That's Tennessee basketball.
My ex-girlfriend is a Penn State fan. A split household is okay, Chris George said.
If you're Georgia, you certainly want the ball, but right before that, I thought they got away with a big push in the back.
After further review, the ball is Tennessee's.
There you go.
They reverse it.
All right.
Tennessee takes over, and so now Mike White, a tenor in that huddle, changes a bit.
That's right, man.
Now you're back on defense. You're down 2, and the opposition has it here with 56.6.
You're watching on Facebook. Make sure you're liking the stream. Give me a follow as well.
They've shown. We talked about it earlier that this is why you have the culture you do with the veteran guys
56 seconds to go.
And that winning DNA at Tennessee and the way they've been able to fight back on the road. Now all of a sudden, can they play with the lead? It's easy to be aggressive when you're down, but how can you be aggressive and opportunistic when you have the lead and understand time and score? I know this. Keep getting 3 and orange the ball. Dalton Connect, either as a passer or as a scorer, good things are happening when he has it.
He's got
Connect.
34 points.
34 points on the thumbnail tonight. Inbound Tennessee. Top of your screen. Basket with the ball. Back to Connect.
3 seconds to go. Georgia lost an 11-point lead a few minutes ago.
There you go. Connect with the ball still.
Does it have enough?
Tight pressure by Georgia.
Back and spring an upset. Melendez is right up there.
A-Dude comes out for a pick.
And Deloach is whistled for the reach.
And Deloach fouls.
Rick Barnes wanted to foul early, and I get letting him play physical, but Melendez, you got to love how he's embracing the challenge, but hand check all over Connect.
81-79, 40 seconds to go.
But then Georgia just a little too aggressive on that double team. Rick Barnes still chirping, saying, watch the hand checks.
Dalton Connect, one of the SEC.
So Julio over there on Facebook.
In his first season in Knoxville.
I'm not a bet man, but I think you're looking at the SEC Player of the Week and Dalton Connect after what he did.
82-79, Dalton Connect with a connect.
Now here in Athens, this guy is an unbelievable scorer, and this is why he was brought to Tennessee.
It's a 60-plus point week. 30.
He connects on both.
That's 2 off of
83-79.
Career high. Tennessee in front by 2
Here comes
scores.
Georgia.
36 seconds. Georgia
Watch the 3.
Much time to waste. Demery to Abdur Rahim. Gets
3. Raheem misses. And a rebound. Oh, ball's on the floor. Georgia shoots 3. Misses. And Ziegler with the ball. 17 seconds left. Foul.
Bulldogs get a couple of clean looks. Tennessee dodges a couple bullets. And Ziegler perhaps.
Can Tennessee just beat Georgia in basketball? Y'all got football.
16 seconds to go.
No, they can't win
41% on the year from 3 and has had an exceptional second
16
half.
seconds
Really
left. This should be GG right here.
The offensive rebound. It's the best time to get another clean look.
Ball was on the ground. Raheem shot it twice, missed it twice. He was red hot earlier in this half. Yeah, exactly. He didn't need to shoot a 3, Jake.
Get to the free throw line. They made this game uglier, more physical.
84-79. What a comeback by the Balls. Oh, yeah. Rodney says, didn't I tell you? I know you did.
Second half, 13 of 18 at the line. Ziegler was huge. Listen, A-Dude defensively was fantastic at times. And so if there's only the only bit of good news.
Oh, there's time.
Georgia is that
16 seconds.
Game
yeah, 16 seconds.
How about A-Dude? 10 points, 15 boards, 5 blocks. Certainly the unsung
See if we can get to 50 likes. Get us the 50 likes to end this stream, y'all. Trying to get us 7 more likes to 50.
7 more likes. There's nowhere at Georgia
shot up quick. It has to be the 3 here. Thomas in
3.
Triple. It's short. Over to
Kane with a 3. He misses.
Oh my gosh. Can we get a 3? All we only need
and that's it. GG Dogs. Thank you so much, guys. GG Dogs.
That's a culture and experience win right there on the road. Big time performance by Dalton Connect. World, if you don't know, now you know number 3 is for real.
36 for Connect. Hope you enjoy.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome, Lance.
Great crew. I'm Kevin. Let's go to Kevin Brown.
Thank you, Dalton. Exactly.
It's Virginia and Wake Forest.
Welcome to the
All right, so that is it, y'all. We're going to go to another game. But thank you guys for tuning in. Tennessee finishes a 21-4 run. You're welcome, Trey. For the ones that just joined us and don't know what we're about, make sure you're hitting that like button for us and subscribing to the channel. We do Tennessee basketball here, so just like this every time. So thanks for the likes and the subscribes today. Appreciate those. See y'all next time. Have a good weekend. Yes, you too, guys. Stay safe for the ones that are in the rain of the snow. Hopefully we can. We'll see you Tuesday for the next game against the Gators, I believe, is the next game. So, all right. So 85-79 is the score. Tennessee turns the defense on, causes Georgia to make a bunch of turnovers in that second half. Dalton Connect, another 30-point game, 36 points, 12 for 20 on the field, 7 for 9 from the free throw. Raheem, he scores 21 points, two big key missed 3 points there when he had a shot. It was wide open to do something there, but he misses. So he's 5 for 9 from the field, 6 for 6 from the free throw. Rebounds, A-Dude, 15. He gets another double rebounds, 15 for him, 8 rebounds, 7 offensive rebounds. Menendez on the other end, 6 rebounds, 4 defensive, 2 offensive. Assists, you know it's going to be Ziegler, 5 assists. Hill, who's on the thumbnail tonight, 4 assists for him. All right, so let's take some team stats real quick, and then we'll go from there. But thanks, guys, for everybody that hung out with us today. We appreciate you and making this stream fun. So, let's see here. Team stats. Field goal percentage, 29 for 61 from the field for Tennessee, 47.5%. They got better there that helped us with the win. 23 of 69 for Georgia, 33%. 3-point shot, 9 for 26 for Tennessee, 14 for 33 for Georgia. 3-point shot, 34% for Tennessee, 42% for Georgia. Man, 33 shots from the 3, but they were landing most of them, almost at 50% there for a little bit. 18 for 23 from the field free throw, 19 for 23 for Georgia, about the same. Rebounds, 46 for Tennessee, 38 for Georgia. 17 assists for Tennessee, 14 for Georgia. Steals, both had 6. Blocks, Tennessee had 6. That was key right there. 1. Here's the huge that kept this game close. 14 turnovers for Tennessee to 9 for Georgia. No, most of those 7, they only had 2 coming into the second half. They had 7 turnovers in the second half. So Tennessee's press defense really caused them to make mistakes. Fast break points, 13 for Tennessee, 9 for Georgia. Points in the paint, 36 for Tennessee, 18 for Georgia. Largest lead was 14 for Tennessee, 11 for Georgia. Tennessee goes on a 21-4 run at the end of the game to win the game. A-Dude, 4 for 8 for the field, 10 points. He had 15 rebounds. 15 rebounds? Man, that's crazy. 15 rebounds. He leads the team, as we talked about. Connect, player of the game, MVP, 12 for 20. Good win today by the Vols. That's right, AD. Connect with 36. Ziegler, 5 for 10 from the field, 1 for 6 from the three-point line. Connect was 5 for 8 from the three-point line. So Ziegler finishes with 18 points. Vescovy, slow day for him, 2 for 5 from the field. He had 6 points. And then Jordan James could not buy a basket. He was 2 for 9 from the field and only 4 points. Awaka off the bench, he had 6 points. He came with 2 rebounds. Not much for him today. DeLeon, they put him in there for just a little bit, the freshman. Gainey, they just need to stop playing Gainey. He's not good. He makes mistakes. Smash the thumbs up before you leave. That's right, Pure Adrenaline. Appreciate you hanging out here. We need 3 more likes to 50. That's all we need. 3 more likes to 50 if you haven't hit the like button yet. Meshack, 1 for 3. So our big guys, Meshack and Awaka, are really silent today. Not much action there. Let's look at your Georgia side here. The Bulldogs. Chewy was 0 for 5 from the field. Only 1 point. He had 3 rebounds, so we really shut the big man, the center, down. Let's see what else we got here for Georgia. Anything? Damari, he was 3 for 6 from the field, 1 3-pointer, 6 for 7 from the free throw. He had 13 points. He had 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Thomason, 5 for 15 from the field, 3-11. He had shot 11 3-pointers today. Wow. And he only hit 3 of them. He still ended up with 14 points. Raheem, 5 for 9. He was their top guy, 5 for 9 from the 3-point line. That's all he did was shoot was 3 points. 21 points for him. Deloche, he only had 2. He was the one that got injured. Kane, the boy from Knoxville, going against his team he grew up with. Kane, big time. 3 for 6 from the 3-point line. He ended up with 9 points. Hill, who was on the thumbnail, really shut him down. He was big in their last game. 1 for 8, only 6 points. And then Melendez, 5 for 14 from the field, 2 for 4 from the 3-point line, 1 for 2 from the free throw, and 13 points. So there is your stats for the game. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard real quick before we go. Kentucky's losing to Texas A&M right now, 23-18. St. John's is beating Creighton, the 22nd team in the nation, 46-45. Kansas and Oklahoma, that should be a good one, is 19-14 in the first half. San Diego State and New Mexico State, 19-15. Penn State and Purdue, all tied at 8. That's another good game. Purdue trying to come back from a loss. And then a bunch of games tonight. So we talked about that at the half. So I hope everybody had a good time today. Hope everybody had a great time watching. Tennessee comes back from behind. James got to get better at shooting. He's got to. He has his days. But Leeson has not been good. But appreciate everybody. We'll see you Tuesday for Volunteer basketball against Florida, I believe it is. And then maybe Monday night, Monday afternoon sometime, the Predators versus the Vegas Knights. So until then, good night, everybody from Tennessee. What a comeback for the Vols. Thank goodness for Dalton Connect, or we would be sad. Thank you guys that liked over on Facebook. Thanks that watched on Twitch. Thanks for watching on Twitter. The ones that are watching on replay. The ones that watched here today. Appreciate you as well. We almost got over 150 people on the stream. Also, for the ones that are watching on a replay on YouTube, make sure you're hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel. On the Go at CeeLo, we do Tennessee basketball here, so we'd love to have you join our channel. But thanks for all the new subscribers. Thanks to Spain, even though she's a Georgia fan. Love you. And my mods, thanks for the ones that hung out here today. Appreciate that, helping us out. We normally don't have much trouble, but when we do, we do. And thank you to the members that contribute all the time to become a member. If you want to become a member and have good fun with emojis, it's only 99 cents. It's cheaper than going to McDonald's and getting a large Coke. And you have the fun in the chat with the emojis. And I try to keep the emojis up to the game that we're doing. Until then, good night, everybody. Let me get my pom-pom here. Let's go, Vols. Go Big Orange. Let's go.